Come on down, one and all, to the vampire spotted Oakhurst. Bring your friends, bring your steaks, and be sure to bring a clove of garlic. For today, we'll spill all the beans, we'll rustle some jimmies, and we'll be ready for a smashing, rooting, tooting time as we talk vampires SMP, reactions, and lore. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Ha! I'm a mean motherfucker, got the fangs, taking out these humans on demand. Understand that I'm gonna swoop in as a bat. I can still rock your chin. Let's begin in Oakhurst. See these people having town is gonna be the worst. I don't know, man. Whatever. Anyway, hello. The camera is stable now. Yay! Literally 5 minutes before going live, I saw a picture on my phone, which is basically it telling me that my thing had been delivered, and it was just sat on my doorstep. It's like, it's not the most expensive thing ever, but it's not the cheapest. I'd rather they hadn't just left it on the doorstep, but what can you do? Something I'm going to do, by the way, is I'm going to, if I can I turn off members only chat on YouTube for this stream? Participants? No. I want YouTube chat to be able to speak today. Let me see if I can edit it in the video section or the live section of it. If I press this button here, this will take me through to the live stream itself. Click on that. Then I can do stream settings. Surely I'm able to do this, right? Automatically generate a vertical crop version for the shorts feed. Ooh, I might try that soon. How do you do it? How do you stop a stream being members only speaking? Give me a second. Customization, maybe? Ah, here we go. Participant mode, anyone. Boom. There we go. Sorted it. It's very hidden away. I'm surprised you can't just do it as a stream command, but there you go. Seeing as this was a YouTube only broadcast, I feel, or YouTube only series, should I say, I want it to be that people from YouTube can actually participate in the conversation as well. I might even zoom this out a little bit. There you go. Nice. Tell you what, I think things do look a little bit better now that I've got the double lighting situation going on. It's nice. Although that might be, maybe it's come out too far. Hold on. Maybe I just go back to what I had. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like I'm really weary about where I'm sat in the frame, but this is fine. I think that's all right. So yeah, oh my God, vampires. Shall we talk about that? You want to talk about vampires? Let me get the dark ambient music on. Where is it? Dark ambient. I'm sure it's a genre. Playlist releases topics. Here we go. Dark ambient. Is that the one that I was going with before? I think it might have been. Oh, okay. Gosh, I thought I'd missed something and then Scott messaged me. Right. Got it. This feels a bit serious though, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe we can live in serious for a moment. So let's talk about it then. So Vampires SMP, it is a series that went on for 8 weeks, 2 months, you know what I mean? And the premise was that it was a social deduction game mixed with a bit of PvP and a bit of sort of like, you know, sort of town building of sorts. So at the beginning of the series, people seem to be under the impression that the vampires were handpicked or something, but it's not. It was literally just RNG. Like Owen programmed it so that we all go in, he presses start, game begins, it picks 2 vampires at random, away you go. Everybody was scattered around the world and put into different places. And that was when I had to like figure out what the hell I'm going to do. So literally as we so when I got pitched the series, I said to Owen and Apple, I was like, is this going to be, because where there's going to be lots of text prompts and stuff like that, I was like, is this going to be more of like a mini game feel? Or is it going to be quite narrative? Because Square is quite a serious environment and vampires is all kind of like, you know, mythological and like there's all that kind of element to it. I was like, how role play is it going to be? I obviously don't mind role play. I love it. I thrive in it. But I just wanted to know what tone to have going into it. And they were like, nah, like some people might role play, but like generally it's just a mini game. So I was like, okay, cool, amazing. And then we get to like a few days before, or like a week before, when they want to start putting together the artwork for the announcement images. And they were like, cool, so yeah, what kind of character are you playing? I was like, my fucking what? Excuse me? And basically, it turned out that there was like loads of people with loads of roles and loads of everything, basically. I wonder if I can find the list. Where was it? It was either Apple or Owen who sent it to me. I swear it was privately as well. Might have been Apple, because I'm not seeing it immediately. It was... Where is it? Because obviously this was a few months ago now. I think we knew pre-TwitchCon, if I remember correctly, like that vampires was going to be a thing. I think either at the end of Rats 2 or just prior to it finishing. I swear that's when we got asked. Maybe if I search like Doctor, maybe that will come up easier. No? Okay, maybe I'll check my chat with Owen. What about Doctor if I search the word Doctor? No. What about... this one? No. I'm trying Apo chat. I'll only search one more time. No, okay, never mind. Well, either way, it was either Owen or Apo sent me a list of like roles that people were going to be playing. So like a rich boy, a doctor, like maybe a mayor, all that sort of stuff. And I was sort of like, oh, okay, so are these like, you know, almost like a Blood on the Clock Tower werewolf kind of situation? I was like, is this a... here's the roles? And I was thinking that there would be certain abilities that come with them, or certain like, you know, buffs and nerfs and stuff like that. And it turns out that wasn't the case. It was just people were playing those characters, and there was like this quite a broad range of like things that were going. Rich boy, so Scott, yeah, basically, so Rich boy was already gone. So I went to Cherry and I was just like, can you just do like my misadventures character but in a more gothic setting, and just kind of go with that vibe of it. And it was actually Cherry who had settled on that kind of like rich boy aesthetic. And I was like, well, I guess I've got a rich boy aesthetic. I guess that's where I'm going with things. So that kind of forced my hand a little bit, which I didn't mind at all. But the closer we got to it, and on the day of it, people were like, yeah, man, I've got like 4 pages of a Google Doc about my character's backstory and this and that and the other. And I was like, oh my fucking God, bro, I got nothing. I got nothing. I thought we were playing a mini game and there'd be a bit of role playing to it. Like, not that people were coming in with these like tragic, wonderful backstories. I was like, oh, Jesus. So then we get onto the server. I've still got nothing. I start my episode recording, still got nothing. And then I said to Caesar, who was editing the episode, I was like, right, mate, I've got to lock in here. I was like, I'm just going to be generic villager number 3. I'm going to, maybe I can pretend to be rich and actually I'm not rich. And that's my whole thing. And that's where it began. So like there are people who have been desperately waiting for this stream. And like, I know they're going to be disappointed because I think people think there's some kind of crazy meta tragic backstory and kind of character arc to everything going on, but it's not. I'm just a dude. Like, a part of me was sort of like, I did have time to develop a backstory and all this sort of stuff, but I know from playing the live series that it's really hard in an improv environment to actually see a lot of narratives through. And I thought, you know what, if I give myself a really simple premise, maybe I can become somebody when I go there. I like the idea that in this world of extraordinary people and such tragic backstories, that there is just a guy, and there's a guy who's thrown into a scenario. It's a sink or swim situation. He'll have poor judgment, most likely, because it's not familiar to him. He just lives a normal, humble life, and that'd be it. He's just a dude. And like, that's why when I, you know, reacted so poorly to Apo coming out as a vampire and having me down in the militia room and stuff, everyone was like, God, why would Martin even do that? And this, that, and the other. And I was like, no, that was character Martin doing that. That wasn't me as an individual. Like, you know, normally I'd probably keep a cool head and go, right, cool, how can I use this to my advantage? But that moment when I like doxed Apo in front of, you know, the whole town, that was very much a vampire Martin role and situation. That was a character thing. And it like, you know, later on in the series, I would like justify it and be like, well, you said you were hungry, your armor burst off you, this, that, and the other. But normally me, real life me, playing a Minecraft game, I'd be like, oh, what are you about to do? And I'd probably get ready for a scrap. Whereas in that situation where I built this character who was untrusting of others, very wary of like Bigfoot girl and avid shouting vampire, and vampires becoming like known to us, I was playing a much more like cautious, panicked, survivalist kind of character, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that is all there is to him. And don't get me wrong, he did have a character arc throughout the series. Like, you know, he grew in bravery, he grew in skill and adaptability and things like that. But he just started out as a dude. And like, I'm pretty sure even in episode 1 and 2, I was saying like, God, they're going to figure out that I'm not actually rich and stuff like that. So that was me very blatantly telling you all as the audience, like, I'm not actually rich. The whole story of being left by the carriage and never having left the capital and this, that, and the other, all improv, all made up, all just an excuse to fit in this town, because it became very apparent very quickly to, you know, Vampire Martin that everybody else here was equally as displaced. So you could kind of get away with spinning any story and any tale. Saying that I'm rich and from the capital may have gained me some protections, because people are like, well, either we can take him hostage and we can sell him back to his family. We can, you know, protect him and maybe his family will give us a big reward. Like, it was all that kind of mindset with it all. You know what I mean? So yeah, so like, there is no dad that left him. Like, the idea that I have in my mind is that he did live in one of the major, you know, cities or towns, and like, it wasn't able to make much of himself anywhere and do anything. So he just started wandering and walking towards the next town where he might not make as much of an arse of himself and might be able to blend in a bit more and get a gig and stuff like that. But yeah, there's no dad. He is just a guy. He's fatherless. Yeah. Like, I don't need to bullshit and make up backstory stuff now of like, oh yeah, actually his family all died in a fire when he was 4. I don't feel the need to do that. It's just for one reason or another, he is a displaced person in this world. He's somebody who can't keep a roof over his head. He can't keep friends. He can't keep a job. Doesn't necessarily mean his family are dead. Maybe they've disowned him, like maybe, but he's just a guy. He's just a dude. And like, you know, there is a, maybe that attributes to the childish behavior that he has as well, is sort of what I was thinking, is that, you know, I was portraying this like spoiled rich kid, but that was to mask the fact that he had a lot of lack of responsibility and accountability and didn't really have much knowledge of the world. He wasn't well educated because he didn't pay attention in school. You know, he goes against authority quite constantly. Like, yeah, he's a fail boy. He's a fail boy, but he could lean into that immaturity and guise it and mask it as, you know, having done that. If anything, the story of him like being left behind by his dad or whatever is maybe when they were all asleep in their tents, he may have stolen some clothes and garbs off the back of one of their carriages. So there is a rich family that were making their way through the woodland. And he just stole some of their clothes because his would have been fucking filthy. Like, really, truly disgusting. He'll have been lost in the woods for days. And eventually he comes out of a thick tree line and ends up here at Oakhurst. And that's just where he finds himself. And stakes a claim to, like, makes up a surname after hearing Ren's surname. And that's that. Also, I know this is a little bit detoury, but we've upgraded the mod pack for the Christmas server to 121.9. And if you look just behind this building here, clearly nobody has pointed this out in the Discord to me yet. And if you can all keep a secret, we could make for some really funny moments. But I installed a little extra mod. I installed a little guy just there. So shh. Little secret for you all. So yeah, keep that quiet. If you see anybody have a moment with it, let me know. Cherry's already had a moment with it when she was helping me fix a load of the trees. So basically, every spruce tree that was like a weird holly Christmassy tree is now just a stick of spruce logs and floating snow. So me and Cherry spent literally like an hour and a half, 2 hours clearing a ton of the area around the town. But yeah, she already clocked it. But she wasn't sure if she just saw like Timmy in creative mode moving around and that he was just the Steve skin. So she's already encountered it, but she hasn't clocked on yet, which is quite funny. So you saw it on Pyro's stream. Okay, good. Did Pyro clock the mod, or he just spotted the heroine? Could you get me a clip of that? I'm sure somebody's made a clip of it already. Could you do me a solid and grab me your URL? Because I think that'll make for a nice TikTok if it's just all of everyone's reactions. Did you sneak in a heroine? I did. Anyway, back to vampires. So that's my boy. My boy is just, he's just a guy. People seem to be under the impression, just because I was talking about my father and things like that, that he must have been like young and that he was a boy who became a man and stuff like that. And it does feel, I do feel bad like poo-pooing a lot of the fan theories and this, that, and the other. But like, no, he's a grown-ass man. He's just a very immature one, basically. So like, I would say he's like, you know, 24, 25, something like that. You know, like mid-20s. He's on his last chance of becoming a better person. One episode I thought he was Malfoy. It's that kind of energy is what I was trying to do. Was the ending scripted or was it accidental and everybody ran with it? I mean, I forced the ending, as you might have seen. So in episode, whenever it was, when Scott went to kill me, and luckily Scott's strike didn't kill me, but gravity did instead. The server didn't account for that, and it left me alive as a human, but took 1 heart from me. So, and then literally, I wonder if I even have the clip. Let me see if I can find it. VODs. I might have purged my vampires recordings just because of hard drive space. No, I've still got duck recordings. I've still got I've still got old recordings from past life, but not from vampires. But it was literally, I respawned in town. I literally ran towards my house and then immediately was like, oh, Apo, come with me. You found me in the river. I fell off the bridge. You saved me. And then we just went straight into improv mode. Hello, Cleo. Come on in, everyone. Hope you're doing well. We are currently talking about vampires. You've not missed much. The TLDR of what you've just missed a moment ago is literally that I was never rich. My character wasn't from a rich family, from the city, or anything like that. He was just a very mischievous, troubled man who couldn't keep a job, couldn't keep a roof, and would just float from village to village, town to town, city to city. And eventually he wandered into the woods, headed to his supposed next destination, and ended up at Oakhurst. He was just a dude. Obviously, he went through some growth while in this situation, because how could you not in such a bizarre scenario? But that is basically the extent of the character. He's not an orphan or anything like that. He is estranged from his family, but there's no other tragic backstory to him. Like, all the other characters came in with, like, you know, momentum and like an angst and everything like that, and I was like, I'm just gonna be a guy. Sometimes in a world of like phenomenal, it's nice to be simple. It's nice to be unremarkable. And in a way that kind of helped me. Like, everybody else had these things that kind of archetyped their characters, so people almost had too much of a preconception on how to treat them, whereas with me, I really feel as though the players never knew exactly what I might do next, who I might turn on, whether I'll be loyal, whether I will willingly become a vampire. Like, I think it gave me a lot of freedom as a creator and as a character to do whatever the hell I want. I was such an unknown. It wasn't just, oh, that's the evil guy. Oh, that's the one that's likely to go to the vampires. Oh, this one's selfish. That one's, you know, an empath. I was a real muddied, confused middle ground of a character. I like that most of his development was done on screen. Yeah. I didn't come in with anything too major. I didn't come in with too many hang-ups. He probably doesn't even realize prior to this situation that, like, many of the situations he were in are himself. Where did he get the clothes from? Stolen, yes. So there was no dad that left him and carried on the journey in a, you know, a carriage and a troop. He just stole it off the back of said cart. So that cart did exist. There was a cart traveling from the capital out to the east, and he just basically came upon it one night when they were all sleeping and stole some stuff from the carriage. And that's basically all you've missed so far. So come on in, sit down. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. But yeah, so that was how the character began. Then obviously we had the militia, which was, I think, you know, in character was the way of having more information, or at least what it feels like to have more information than to not. And also have almost like a slight army to call on if needs be. Which was good. Obviously we had the reveal from Cleo that they were a vampire. But because that was done in a controlled environment, there was a code, it all worked out nicely. I have seen since that apparently I missed a sunflower signal, maybe in the finale, might have been the episode before, from Cleo and Pearl about the conversation. I'll be real with you, I straight up forgot about the sunflower signal. Straight up forgot about it. I think because we weren't using it every episode, and it was like, what, episode 3 when, or I guess beginning of 4 it was established, I straight up forgot. I didn't have a fucking sunflower in my inventory, like, the whole time. Tell me the last time I had a sunflower in my hotbar other than the beginning of maybe episode 4. It was gone. But that's a shame, because that could have made for some nice conversations, although it does seem as though yourself and Pearl had a really strong connection and a strong narrative there that I probably would have just been a third wheel on, realistically. So it was almost like a natural and quite, you know, quite an easy segue out of that. But there was at least that kind of like trust bond made earlier on. Cleo said she would plant a field of sunflowers in your honor, which is so sweet. Oh, what, in character? That's kind. I like that. See, this is the thing, right? So to clarify, I haven't seen a single episode of anybody's. I've seen minuscule clips, especially Owen's abundantly clear one, which Owen fucking hates that is his name in the credits of my episode. He's like, it's the one monologue that I don't like, and blah, 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 blah. But it's the only thing I've seen of his episode. It's the only thing I've seen of basically anybody's episodes. And it was because of a TikTok edit. I don't know if it will come up, like, if I look for it. I can have a look through my liked posts. Let me scroll through my TikTok and see. But yeah, I saw so little, because on like Twitter and Tumblr, I had those phrases like hidden, like, you know, muted. But when it comes to TikTok, I didn't have that same luxury. But I did that thing where I press and hold and put like not interested, so it wouldn't come up with that kind of stuff constantly. Just trying to see if I can find it. I wonder if I search like Orange Juice TV, because he didn't post the edit, but maybe somebody tagged him in it. Owen crashing out. It's not that one. Can I filter by things that I've actually liked? That would be useful. I just don't know how you can apply filters on here. Videos. The eye animation. Not that one. I'm not going to spend ages looking for it, but there was a really cool edit, which was which was that. It was basically Owen doing his monologue on the roof. And I think, if memory serves correctly, was that monologue happening when I had the revelation about Apo? So I nearly came out and spilled the beans to Owen that we knew about Apo. Because I think at that point, that was what was going on in that moment. So I came out and was like, I can't deal with you right now. I already had enough on my plate. So like, I was very good at going tight-lipped for a moment until Owen went away. So again, it's one of those beautiful moments that you have in the Life series and now in Vampires, where there are so many moving parts, there are so many cogs in this machine, that sometimes they are working in unison and blend and cross over so beautifully that you couldn't predict it. One of them, which really blew my mind, one of the only other things I saw of the series, was the location where Avid was killed and left to rot. And it turns out that when we went back to the crypt in the finale, I want to say, I stood on the cobblestone blocks that beneath it is where Avid's body is. You know, the hole, the pit in the staircase going down into the crypt? Unless I'm mistaken, that's where Avid's body was left. And I genuinely, when I went down there in the recording footage, I nearly broke the cobblestone because I was like, well, why is the bottom of this cobble? And I didn't touch it. I might tell you what, if that's finale footage, I might even still have it available. Because I think I still have my finale footage. And it was when I saw that clip post-season of Avid being killed there, I was like, oh my God. Like, I was a block away from finding that resting spot. Not that there would have been anything there, probably. Like, even mechanically in-game, there probably was nothing there. But it was just cool, like, how I was on top of the spot. You know what I mean? I think I need to pull in my footage. So if I do Vamp 8.1, let's see if I can find the bit where I'm at the crypt. Okay, here it is. So if I just mute this. Oh, wrong one. There we go. If I do this. So this is me going down into it. Let's see. Just fast forward a bit. So is that after I've plugged it up? Oh, that might even be after it, actually. So you got that. Oh, so that's after we've climbed out and fought them. So we covered the hole up prior to that, didn't we? Okay, yeah, here we go. So look, I go down there. That's the cobbles. And I think you see me contemplate for a moment. Look, I get the pickaxe out. I literally was like, oh no, okay, I'll just build that. I was that close. I literally got the pickaxe out. You see me have the thought of, oh, maybe I should break that down. Maybe it goes deeper. And I was thinking like, no, I want the hole to be as shallow as possible so we don't die. That's how close I was. That's how close I was to coming across Avid's resting spot. How mental is that? That's wild to me. When I saw that clip of Avid, I was like, I was there. I was literally there. I could have stumbled upon it. But again, it's one of those amazing, crazy coincidences that you get with a series like this. You can't beat it, man. You can't beat it. It's brilliant. Did you have a plan on what type of vampire Martin would have been character-wise? No, because it never happened. I would have probably, much like my main character, like my human character, I probably would have improvised it in the moment. Depending on what the landscape of the game was looking like at that point, and what my alliances maybe looked like at that time, I would have decided whether I would go for overthrow of the town, or whether at that point, whether I'd found enough kinship and home in that town that maybe I would have then gone on to be a vampire hunter. Vampire hunter, that's it. Double vampire, not double hunter. So yeah. Yours and Ren's finales actually shook me so much I had to step away. The storytelling was crazy good. Yeah, Ren was the only person that I let in on that. Because I wanted to make sure that, like, it felt in character. You know what I mean? Because it was a real connection and this, that, and the other. But yeah, that was a lovely surprise. So yeah, I cried at your ending. Well, I like the idea that, like, it kind of resonates with the beginning of the character, right? Like, I'm this unextraordinary guy among a group of fantastical people. And it's also quite fitting that I go out in a pretty non-explosive way. We finally reach a degree of diplomacy and acceptance and collaboration, even if it's for selfish reasons. And then, yeah, suddenly, boom, like, we're in. Like, and I'm gone. I just felt like it was quite a fitting end. And obviously, like we were mentioning before, I die episode 3. I come back. Apo goes straight into roleplay after I tell them what the scene that just happened was. And then I decided from that moment onwards that I wanted to be able to not be turned by anybody else. So yeah, that was the craziness of it. And I basically held on to it for a long time. So it was developed and in-game from episode 4. So to explain what that command was, it was called absolute permadeath. So basically the vampires could choose to essentially pull their punches and have a command that would kill a player, but it wouldn't turn them. It would basically just lower their hearts, which is what they might want to do, just to kind of toy with their food and to lower morale and things. And then the humans had a command which was, instead of being turned, they can reject it and they could die. Like, they could just choose that narratively their character would never become a vampire and they could just immediately perish in that moment. The vampire wouldn't know that upon engagement. It doesn't tell the server or tell anybody, but that player knows themselves. But I wanted a command that would override both of those. I didn't want a single person to know when I would perish if I decided to go out of the series. And I knew that if somebody else tried to feed on me, that's what I wanted to happen. So yeah, basically I requested that command to override the other two, regardless of what I had set on my, you know, whatever turning thing, and the vampires had their turning thing. I was like, no, this supersedes everything. Is that the right word? Supersedes? Let me double check. Supersedes. Supersede. There it is. Supersede. Take the place of. Yeah, okay, yeah, supersede. Overrides, either or. But yeah, that was a decision that I made in episode 4. And I truly, genuinely thought, where I was a slightly more aggressive human compared to the others, I thought I might fall victim to the vampires in episode 5, 6, 7. And it just didn't happen. I got into scraps. I got into fights with Pyro. And I just thought, if I was that aggy against them, I thought maybe they would come and turn me as a means of getting that power player off the human side. But it just didn't happen. Nobody ever tried to turn me in that way. So, yeah. Mad. So if Apo would have turned you, it would have been fine. Yes. Yeah, literally. So to clear it up, narratively in my mind, Apo wasn't my sire. Apo simply gave me some of her blood in order for me to not die from blood loss. And that blood continued to exist, and it continued to basically like allow me the time to recover and heal and stuff like that. And then basically the way that it all ends, as you've all seen, is when Lagundo goes to feed on me and tries to become my sire, then basically there is a clash between it. The entry of Lagundo's blood into me alone probably does it, but at the moment, the arcane moment where it would then transform me into a vampire, there is such a battle happening within my human body of the two bloods being like, no, I live here, no, I live here, and it just kills the host. And that's basically the way that I imagine it. So there wasn't a double sire situation. Lagundo didn't do anything wrong in terms of like how he was trying to convert me. It was just like a scientific metabolic clash, if you will. I really thought you were going to be turned at the Burning Walls fight, yeah? Yeah, that felt like it could have been it. But I just thought it was such a unique circumstance. It was one of those things that made what was technically an accident, because the server couldn't ascertain that I got killed by Scott, and I turned it into something more. And that's what I like doing in the live series. If there's ever mistakes or whatever happens, like, I like to try and build those out into cool moments or into something that makes it feel purposeful. And it was nice to have that to latch onto, because obviously going into it, as I've mentioned, I didn't have much of a character arc decided and stuff like that. How much of the series was planned / scripted? We went in with our characters and then we played the game. And that's it. We go in, we play, we rock and roll. Like, we know that there's going to be vampires in it, so we had to, like, you know, play dumb and almost like, rinse Avid a little bit when Avid's shouting about vampires, because canonically in story, we've not had proof of their existence just yet. But no, aside from that, you go in with your character and you play the game. It's basically it's like a glorified mini game, basically. A very complex one. I did find that as the humans, you had to have a lot of tools at your disposal. Like, I remember saying to Apo, I was like, I feel like I'm playing bloody League of Legends. I need to have cobwebs, holy water, a sword, a shield, I need garlic, I need this, that, and the other. Like, there was a lot of stuff going there. So yeah. Pyro had like 0 character because he apparently didn't know this was going to be heavy role play, so he had to throw his guy together. Yeah, I think we're in the same boat for that. That's the first time hearing of it, though. Did character Martin blame Legundo for his death? He's dead. You can't blame anybody for anything. Dude's fucking dust. There is no him to put blame on anyone. He's dead, dude. Ain't no ghosts. Ain't no nothing, or at least not from my perspective, there's not. I like the idea, if anything, it's like, what is it? You know, like in Death Note, if you write a name in the Death Note, you actually never make it to heaven or hell. You're in this weird purgatory for eternity. If anything, that would be the route it would go. Because I cheated death by having blood inside of me and then chose to turn to the dark anyway. I like the idea that you're just left in a limbo. Do you want to add that layer on the cake, make it even more tragic than it already was? That Vampire Martin is actually now just in limbo. There's some extra heartbreak for you. You asked for it. You queried it. Make it the same limbo as Avid. Oh, he's Avid in a limbo. No way. I didn't know Avid was in a limbo. I mean, maybe Limbo's not exactly Limbo. Maybe Limbo is populated with all of these damned souls. So you're not actually there alone, but it's just a pocket of the worst of humanity. I'll take that. I'll take that. But yeah, so the ending was basically, I always knew this was going to happen. Never anticipated it would be in the finale. And I never anticipated that would be one of the final, basically 3 humans, right? Because it was me, Pearl, Ren, after Abolish got turned. Never expected to make it that far. But I'd already pre-baked in my mind the see you in a sec to Ren. Like, I was quite happy with that line. I pitched it to Ren, and I said, this is the way I want to go. And he was like, yeah, go on. Go on. His reaction would be a whole separate thing, but... And I didn't actually even get to see his reaction in real time. I didn't see his reaction until the episode aired. Because we had spectator mode off afterwards, obviously, but I died and I just left it on the death screen for a moment and just sort of like sat there. Like after I died in game, I was like, whew. You know what I mean? Like there's always those post-POW SMP moments where you're exhausted, but you feel elated at the same time. Like you're happy that you've made something so compelling to an audience. My eyes are going. But at the same time, it is that it was, I think we all felt going into that session that it was like the last day of camp, like the last day of summer camp. There's that kind of feeling and sentiment towards it. Yeah, like ending night of a theatre production. Yeah, and someone literally said that. I might have even been like Scott, I want to say, maybe, or Drift. What was the last thing that ran through character Martin's mind before he died? Did he realize something was wrong? Or did he die before he could tell something went wrong? I think there was probably a moment of relief. I think he had the blood drank, and you see it actually in the frame. Let me pull up the picture of it. You see there's a moment where there's like a very slight grin on his face. When I say grin, it's more of like a, oh, thank God that's over. Yeah, here we go. So look, so that face right there, that's like, you've done good, Doc. Like, you know, that wasn't as bad as I thought. And there's a moment of sort of like, he was about to turn and look at Ren, but never got the chance to. So it happens, it finishes. He looks at his arm and then covers it. And then he looks at Doc. And then just sort of gently whispers like, good job. We appreciate you. And then just as his eyes are about to turn, just the vision glazes and smack, bang, onto the ground. So he gets to whisper a little something to Doc before he goes. But the last time he looked at Reinhardt, it was just him with his back turned to him. That's the last time he saw Reinhardt, and Doc was the last person he really saw in full focus. It was very much he says that, and then it just blurs, and he just sees the mirage of the vampire bodies as he falls to the ground. Also, as much as it sounds like it, like one thing I loved, the contrast between mine and Ren's episode, is that in my moment where I fall to the ground and I die, the audio is all distorted, whereas in Ren's you hear the reactions. So like, let me pull up Ren's POV and my POV. Where is it? Specs. Here it is. Let me pause that for a second. Here we go. I'll see you in a second. So that is the reason that shot is in there is because Noxolotl suggested it. And yeah, that was basically the last thing he ever saw of Reinhardt was just that rear profile. Let's see how he just immediately goes down, like head down, doesn't even turn over. It's just straight down. But then if you listen, I really think that that voice sounds like Apo's. I think it sounds like her voice distorted. Like it almost sounds like Apo saying Martin, but it's not. That was just like a generic like echoed voice. Just by chance. Like I'll find you the original file so you can hear it. But as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, that is perfect. Like it's really, really good. Where is it? Let me open up the project file. Vampires 8. There it is. You thought it was Apo? No, me too. That's why as soon as I heard it, I was like, this is brilliant. Where is it? I'll play you just the file by itself. That's the drone. Where's the voices? Unless that is the voices. Hold on. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. Found it. Yeah. So look, this is the actual file itself. This is just this bit here. I'll solo it so you can hear it. Solo. Oh wait, sorry. I've got muted. Go again. So that's the sound by itself. How weird is it that it sounds so much like Apo? It's weird, isn't it? Like, but that is, it's literally called Swell Riser Designed Voice, number 3 from Epidemic Sound. So yeah, I came across that when I was like scrolling through the library. I was like, oh my God, it's perfect. But then you've obviously got Ren's POV where you've got Ren Diggity Dog or Ren Dog. Where is it? So you got Ren's one.
Weather.
And Ren obviously leaves in like the Ren leaves in the it's all right, Specs. People's reactions, which I think is perfect because I have that kind of loss of consciousness blur death and everything gets distorted and wishy-washy. Whereas for Ren's, because he's still alive, it's clear as day. And we didn't coordinate on that. It makes sense because he's still alive, but it was perfect actually getting my experience of the moment, but then the truth of the moment.
Martin! Martin!
What?
Martin!
What?
What?
Mr. Woodhurst.
I didn't.
What happened?
Where is he?
I didn't.
What magical operation have you done, Mr. Leck? You
I
bring him
didn't.
back
I
right
didn't.
now.
I didn't.
And it just makes like Lagundo's character even more distraught that all he's wanted to do is help people. He's now trying to help people and, you know, kind of use the little bit of, you know, good that he can provide to the world in a last-ditch effort. And it does nothing but paint him accidentally as a monster. And people agree with him. People say, no, it wasn't you. You didn't do anything wrong, this, that, and the other. But it's just another twist of the knife in Doc's exit. It's just one of those things. Like, I think I concepted that scene and pitched it to Ren, and Ren was like, yeah, like, Lagundo didn't know. Apo didn't know. Like, it was just, we put it together like that, and it worked. It worked really nicely. When I do stuff like that, when I have those big moments, like, as much as it makes me the main character for a moment, I was trying to ensure that it made narrative sense for everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted it to be tragic or compelling or conflicting for other people involved in the scene. And it just worked nicely. It was really good. I think that's one of my like proudest plot twists and rug pulls in a while. I think aside from accidentally leaving in the absolute permadeath command, which is now blurred for anybody who watches it later. So hopefully it's not spoiled for them. Then that's that. Apo naturally pieced together that you couldn't have two sires blood. Oh, sorry. No, so to clarify, I had mentioned to Apo episodes ago about the blood thing, and that was in the pitch as to why I asked for the absolute command. But yeah, that was... Did the microphone change? Something happening with the audio? I don't hear it. Let me open my stream. Is it stopped or no? It's fine now. Oh, okay. Weird. Audio is funky. Okay, fair. But yeah, so that was kind of the moment. That was a moment. And I'm really happy with how it came together. Ren wasn't 100% sure what I meant by it at the time. Ren just rolled with the punches with it. And then when I sent him like the storyboarded version, then he was like, oh, okay. Like, what was his actual words? Ren said, he put, the music. Oh my God, dude, insane. I had a rough idea in my mind's eye what you envisioned. This was beyond expectation. Wow. So yeah, so that was when I sent him like there was a version that I sent him which had like the storyboards and stuff. Which takes away a lot of the but like this is what I basically had to work with. Let me see if I can download this video separately. That'll take a minute to download. But yeah, you can have a look at it, what it looked like with the storyboards. Unless I have it in DaVinci still. Let me check. Timeline 1. Does Timeline 1 still have the old images one? No, it's updated even that. But basically, it's just the storyboard images that Noxalot sent me. So yeah, so that was it. That was kind of the character arc, really. If anybody has questions about the character, the story, my thoughts, my direction with stuff. Did we ever get to know your backstory, or was it earlier? I spoke about that earlier on, yeah. Basically, there is no backstory, is the premise of it. He's just a dude. Just a dude. Where would Martin have gone if he had escaped? I mean, honestly, if he got out with Reinhardt, he probably would have followed him pretty much anywhere. Which isn't me trying to fuel any kind of like tree bark stuff, but realistically, Abolish definitely doesn't want anything to do with any of us. He is his own guy. He's his own fucking secret agent. Like, Reinhardt is the only person that's actually shown him a degree of trust, respect, any of that sort of stuff. So coming into it as this kind of very, very, you know, unreliable character and person to have found somebody who literally trusted him with his life, it makes sense, right? Like, he is the only person that walked out of that as a human again. So it's not even just forcing it for the sake of forcing it. It's, you know, logically, he was the only other person. Maybe I imagine, like, I can imagine them almost like trying to explore the world looking for cures for Doc's tongue. I can imagine that becomes their quest after that point. That could even be fun for like a little Daggerheart one-shot, couldn't it? If they survived. Maybe we change the reality so I survived the taste, or the turning, sorry, and then it goes from there. That would be fun. But yeah, so that's where he probably would have gone, honestly. Did you have a vampire skin set up for if you turned? I did. You can currently see my initial turn skin. So I've given you obviously Villager Martin, and if you look on name MC, I've also given you this boy as well. I've given you partly turned, but I will not be showing you level 2 or level 3, whatever it is technically, however you want to phrase it. I won't be giving you full vampire me for now. You will get it, but not just yet. There is a place and a time for it. Why not? I can't say. There's reasons. That's all I'm saying, dude. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that is basically where things are left with that. It'll be a Christmas present. Yeah, go on. We can say that. You can have it for Christmas if you're all good. How does Vampire Martin view Vampire Apo? Honestly, cautiously, but with admiration as well. I feel like in character, I never really knew whether Apo was double bluffing us or was actually trying to help the humans. There was actions and words that then would be contradicted later on, but Apo did more good than bad for the town. So I think there was a layer and there was a trust formed there, partly with the militia, partly because of helping with chasing other vampires with the crypts and stuff like that. The turning sausage thing, I think, was the biggest sticking point. That was it felt like they were on the right trajectory, and that really ricocheted off in terms of finding a way towards full trust. So that's a tricky one. But yeah, more good than bad, but not completely trusting. You should have been turned by legs and been unable to turn back because Apo was alive. Ooh, that would have been an interesting play. If anything, I probably would have had to have both of them die. Let's be real. Whose side would you have been on if Scott turned you at the bridge? Probably would have been Vamp side, honestly. That was early game. That was early season. I probably would have delved into the vampires quite heavily. I think I would have really tried my best to do some very normal living as a vampire. So if I'd have been there, I would have done that. Basically, if I returned vampire early season, I would have tried to blend in as best as I could for as long as I could. I wouldn't have shared the secret with anybody other than the vampires. I probably wouldn't have even used my vampiric abilities unless I absolutely had to. You know what I mean? I would have really tried to play long game because I think that would have worked for a big tragic twist as well. No, the Vampire Lord is not connected at all to the data stream stuff. Separate thing, much like Cowboys, completely separate. You'll know when it's connected to the data stream stuff because we will do something with, you know, the other doc or with loot shards or things like that. You know what I mean? I know you didn't want a third wheel, but do you think Vampire Martin would have been close to Vampire Cleo had they interacted more, especially since oh god, where's it gone? He was so panicked for them and even hid their secret. Yeah, I think so. I think there was always that kind of faith there that Cleo was one of the good ones. So I think that would have continued to grow. And as much as like I hit Cleo when they were in town that time near the beacon, near like the central tower, I was never hitting Cleo to kill, like ever. I don't think I have a recollection of any point of trying to completely nuke Cleo with anything. So yeah. Did you like Pearl's ending of her season? I do, but there's a way funnier version. There's a way funnier version in the Discord, which I can't ever show you, but it's mostly just because of copyright, but there is another funny element to it. But basically Pearl showed us that ending when she filmed it with Cleo, and then sort of went, this is what I'm thinking for it, and everyone was like, that's sick, that's great, this, that, and the other. And then I said it would have been so cool if, like, you know, like Joel's had like Sabrina Carpenter or whatever in like his videos. I was like, what would hit so hard here when it does that cut to black is if you had the first bit of Thriller, like, you know, the ba-dum, ba-da-dum, and now the credits roll. Like, it would have been so spot on. And I made an edit of it, of what she sent, and then I put in the Thriller music, and it worked so good. Like, so good. I mean, I'm sure somebody can edit it like themselves. You can take the end of Pearl's episode and edit in the Thriller as the loud klaxons hit. It's real good. It hits different. But yeah, someone could put that together easily enough. honestly was so emotional when watching the ending that I don't even know what happened mechanically. Does someone care to explain? I basically had a mechanical override command which would go above turning and permadeaths and everything. It was basically if I died to anything, I think other than fall damage and a mob, I'd be dead. And none of the other players had any choice in it. They would be gone. They would be gone. Oh, Pyro's here. Hello. I need to watch Pyro's End because people were asking me about that earlier on. So to clarify, I have seen nothing of anybody's POV aside from minuscule clip from like Owen's video, the abundantly clear one, and I think that's it. I think that's kind of all I've really seen. I think I might have seen the moment when Pyro dies as well. I think Shelby might have shared that in the Discord. But let me have a nosy at it.
In our fight against the humans, I killed
This here. So this, I was showing earlier on, Pyro, that in my episode, I have
done something unforgivable.
I stood on top of this cobblestone here in my episode. After you killed David the episode prior, I stood on top of this cobblestone and I put water on it so that if we ever had the staircase open up again, I would land on it. And it wasn't until obviously after the fact I was like, oh my God, that's where like Avid's body was put.
I killed a fellow vampire, but he was weak.
Right, let's fast forward a bit. Let's see.
Explain it to me.
I can't.
This is it. So I've not seen this scene in full. I think I've only seen it when they go down into the crypt.
I'm too weak. There's no blood. You're right. The animals have gone.
By the way, can we just give like a massive like bravo and like thank you to like Pyro and Pearl for being Australian creators and coinciding with British and American creators. Like they have to be up at stupid o'clock to participate in this, but I'm so glad they do because they both bring so much to every SMP they're in. Like they are stunning, really good. I like as soon as I interacted with Pyro in Cowboys, I was like, yeah, we got a good one. We got a good one here.
I need you to tell me something, Pyro. How did you do it?
So if the very minimal context I have, is it my understanding that Avid was turned by Shelby and Pyro turned Shelby? Is that right? So he went a rung extra down the ladder and that's why Shelby was pissed.
How did you kill Avid?
Yeah, okay.
Explain it to me. You owe me at least that.
Unknowingly, at the time, it started right here. Oh, and
I'm so jealous of these people that use flashback loads. Maybe one time I will, but I can't. I don't have the time.
I planted the seeds of our deception, lying that we wouldn't harm a hair on his little head. And then we plotted it in the crypt. Later on, Owen approached
nice shot.
with the knowledge
to be stood at the right part of the table to get the crypt in shot while you're monologuing. Oh, so good. Don't know if it's planned for you to stand there, but that's a dope shot.
Avid had been slain at the lake, and that we needed to lure him away as soon as possible. But then, Scott tried to drag me away with you to the obelisk. So, I flew with you, only to break away and lose you. Circling right back to his room where we found him. A mess.
I love this, like, and so you fell for my plan, you dumb fuck. Like, it's a real smarmy
Then
voice.
We lured him away.
This is why I put
Reassuring
Pyro is
fine.
scary in my
He was
credits.
safer with us.
Pyro
That
had
was
so much swag and
until he
like
made it to the crypt.
fear
For some
induction.
reason, the poor fool fell in the pit trap. Clumsy.
Like calling
Avid.
people fools and stuff.
Then we went in the hole, and he dug it a bit deeper. We covered up the roof so nobody could slip away, and that.
Oh wait, he was so weak at this point. What? As in, were you like tier 1 and like low on blood or something?
Noise would escape. Then I shredded his chest open. In a second, Owen and I were.
I can't unsee it. I can't unsee that you got the derpy sheep eyes. I don't see it as red eyes are in the center. I see it as the pupils are looking outwards and you've just got bloodshot because you've not slept because you're a vampire and it's killing all of the aura is gone. I can't unsee it. I've been thinking it for the last 5 seconds. I can't unsee it.
On him. The fabric tore. and
All
we
I
drove
hear
our
in the back of my
stakes.
head is like,
Is that clear enough to you now, Shelby?
Oh, it's very clear. The only liability here, the only weakness.
Dude, I love when Shelby gets serious because she's quite like, hey, it's Shovel and maybe Mia, and like has that kind of happy persona and builds fucking beautiful cottages and bumblebee sanctuaries and stuff. And then when she gets serious, it's like, oh shit, mum's mad.
Is you.
Whoa, big crit at the start.
What are you doing? I'll hurt you again.
I can't forgive you for that.
Oh,
No.
you gotta be at least stage
No,
2.
Shelby.
I love that. I love that you tried to, and that I'm guessing maybe you did that on purpose, like, or maybe it was just like instinct to like pop the vanish, and you couldn't because you went down a level. But it's good even if you did it like scripted, like that's so good because it shows that panic
No, Shelby, I brought you into this life. Don't do this.
into
No.
this
This is
life
what it
like it's a
felt like for him.
lifestyle.
No.
God, dude, I bet you wish you died on that fall. I bet you wish you died. I would have wanted to die on that fall. Are you kidding me? The dropper to death. Oh,
Felt
man.
like for him.
No. No, think about this, Shelby. Think. Come on, come on, come on.
He
Think
must
about
have
what
wanted
Scott's
to
gonna
die
do
like
to you.
that.
Thinking about it.
Think about what Scott's gonna do
all
to you,
day.
Shelby. Don't do it.
Scott's gonna
No.
be glad.
It's the fact she brings out a steak as well. It's madness. Is there a post-credit sequence? I feel bad that I didn't do like as big of a credit sequence as everybody else, but I think mine needed to feel like a cold end. Like, yeah, the sad piano music would have worked. But I think for me, like, the music was almost like this really kind of imperfect piano that was being played. Like, mine needed to be abrupt because it needed to allow people to jump off immediately to move over to Ren's POV. You know what I mean? That's where I had it in my mind. He is dead, got fucked up by Lagundo. Drank his blood and now he's a corpse that you can't know. But yeah, should we talk about the names real quick? Boop, you can get them all in one screen. So, Abolish Regret. Van Helno is obviously Van Helsing, changed. Apo is Miss Militia, because I was thinking Ren used to call her like Miss Apo, and I thought Miss Militia, and then she was absent for a lot of it, so like missing I thought was fun. Boy You Cried Vamp, Avid's biggest apologist, both make sense. Not Actually Rich, again, me and my credit sequence trying to go, there's no more law. My guy was just a dude. He didn't have money. He didn't have wealth, fame, power, none of it. He was just a guy. Obviously, I even mentioned it in character quite a lot. Like, Doc's catchphrase was, I'm working on it. Like, he would say that a lot. Sausage just being, sausage, as always. 50 Shades of Sires. Abundantly Clear, obviously from the monologue. Bork, maybe a bit spoilery if you watch me before watching Pearl, but I think it was such like a theory in the fandom anyway that like that could just be me referencing that, you know what I mean? Then you've got Scary Motherfucker. You've got Did We Ever Know? Because obviously you kept saying Don't You Know? Big Sock Knitter was from Shelby, because obviously she likes Bigfoot, big feet, big socks. What can you say? And then Apo. Oh yeah, Scott Slippery Fella, just because turn into a bat every bloody time we get into a fight. And then of course, number one, Apo Scolder. So there you go. Good. Don't you know? Don't you know? But yeah, I did my own little don't you know at the beginning. Whether you live in Oakhurst forever or simply want to keepsake, vampiresSMP.com. Don't you know? And the reason it kind of fades to like nothingness is because once the sale is over, I'm going to trim that bit off the front of the episode, so you're just left with the remainder of the episode. Oh, was there a credits bit on Pyro? Sorry, go back. Sorry. Oh, keep pressing the wrong button today. We're back. It's also just nice hearing everybody's stuff. The tale of Jack Von Pyrocyph was an unfortunate tragedy. Sorry. We found no peace in life, vampirism, or death. Oof. Preyed upon by unnatural forces beyond his comprehension, only to inflict the same pain onto others. He will have no grave. Nobody will mourn him. Did anybody make him a grave in the end? Or no? Because that's one of those things, again, like, he was out. So, like, if nobody made him a grave, just coincidentally, that really, like, doubles up. Did anybody make...
He's just got a...
It's Lewis shouting. Oh, speaking of, I think I'm allowed to say, I filmed Blood on the Clock Tower today with the Yogscast channel. Very exciting. So that's a thing coming whenever. But did that earlier on today. So yeah, they finally got me on there. They'd seen that I'd been playing it with the Vampires group, and went for it. Shelby made one and posted it on Tumblr. Gave him a grave a year later. What's Shelby's Tumblr? Is it literally shovel.tumblr.com? Or is it like Shelby Graces? What is it? Yeah, there you go. Shelby Graces. Where's this vampire? Oh yeah, here we go. Here it is. Wrong button again. He could have been better, but couldn't we all? Oh, Pyro. Poor dude. Poor dude. What's your opinion on Ren's speech? What was Ren's speech? Which one we're referring to? Ren did a lot of speeches. Can we please react to Vampires SMP as Vines? You know what? Gladly. That can be one for the Shorts channel, can't it?
Vampires as Vines would go hard, and you should do that. If I said I had to, well, I just condemned someone to losing like 5 hours of their life to a project.
2 days. Jesus. Yeah, we'll watch this together in a second. Nice. We'll go through some more questions first. Oh, Ren's final speech. Is there a speech that he does after he dies? Or, because I'll be honest, I need to actually watch Ren's ending. Like, after I die. Let's do that. Oh, that's nice. I've just seen the Christmas Vibes logo that I made for that SMP on Timmy's stream thumbnail. Looks good. It's my speech after I die. What, the one where he's like shouting at them and stuff? Let's have a look. Hold on. Hold on. Turn this up.
I knew it all along, oh you vampires, you lied to us. You done nothing but try to kill us from the beginning. Bare ye fangs, demons, and let me show you what it means to be human.
What a line. So why is it that, like, some people could move and others couldn't? I thought any and all vamps would be frozen on the spot. Or I guess any tier 2s would be. Tier 1s I don't think it affects. I guess maybe, oh, I guess because they have their tier 2 skin, but they've dropped down to level 1. Makes sense. Honestly, that's a great time to play that move as well, because all the cast look like they're top tier, but actually not all of them are. So you can figure out who the weak ones are immediately and like drop them down while the others are frozen.
Face me in battle.
I can't move.
I feel bad for him that his axe broke.
Ren, don't do this.
Look, he uses like a...
Stop, please. Let me.
He uses a stake as well. I'm so gutted that he's not been able to kill anybody just yet. Oh no, you know what? I have seen this.
Mr. Woodhurst. For humanity, for my soul.
That is a fire shot. Scott coming through and the slash has been on the screen. That's like anime.
For humanity, for my soul.
Very good. For humanity, for my soul, and dead. Very cool. I like that font. That's nice. You both had graves, did we? Who built our graves then? I know somebody mentioned that Cleo said they were gonna like plant sunflowers or something, but it was Sausage. Is it in his episode? Let's have a look. Mythical J Sausage. I definitely just typed it with the J as well. Nice. Goodbye, my friends. Here we go. Why is this so happy? What the fuck? Fucking waking up like it's another day. Today I'm going off to college. It's my first day at vampire school. I hope I make some friends and can fit in. Good thing I didn't have to get a Red eye flight. Am I right? Living his best life, dude. Fucking 12s everywhere.
Yeah,
as
hopefully
well.
next time you see me, I'm gonna be dressed in a beautiful outfit with a nice corset. It's like a dark blue.
It's
but
like
then
watching
the,
Wednesday,
the
watching
inside is
Sausage's
like a
POV, isn't it?
red corset kind of thing, tightening me up. You see Yeah, you're gonna see pecs. You know, you're
I
gonna
want
see
to
a
see
lot.
my
Like to walk
POV
into
from another one.
You,
Oh wait,
you
what was his
both
note on me there?
You
Where was that?
So nice.
go in
Where's that book? You had a book open for a second there. It said Martin Rich Boy. I saw it for like
You got
a.
us
There it
being
is.
together?
Martin Rich Boy, big glistening arms.
Stop it! Not everything has to go in your.
This is going in my.
You got Oscar waiting for us.
We do.
Oh, this is going in my book.
You're staying together. Oh, stop it! Not everything has to go in your silly book.
Oh, whatever.
I love that. I find the one moment to get
And I
to.
love it when I get.
What the
Am I dead at this point? Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I'll go back to that. I want to see
Right?
my death.
Legs was a brave man.
Oh,
okay.
I just want to see what it looked like from his POV. Did he keep it in or no? Oh yeah.
I didn't. I knew it all along. Don't you know? Eyes of all of these people that were once my friends, and I see nothing but darkness, Mr. Woodhurst.
Oh, of course, the new vampire proc is there as well.
This will be like
trying to help
blinking,
you, huh?
right? We'll have the darkness.
Why? This music doesn't match the moment at all. He's giving me like, get the real Disney VHS
for
experience.
a brief moment, and we'll be straight.
Keep
back
an
in.
eye out for the holographic sticker on the back of
straight
your
back into
cassette
the
tape.
world.
Like,
It'll be a blink. This
it's
will
like
be
the music's
a
not even.
blip in the story of your life. I'll go first. If you want.
You could probably tell from other people's POVs as well that I was like stuttering and stammering a lot during this because I was trying to think up the right words to say. And in my POV, it's a lot cleaner and there's a bit of suspense and lingering between each of the words deliveries. You know, it's the magic of post editing.
I'll go before you.
I've seen many a foul thing in my time, but this is one foul thing I cannot witness, Mr. Woodhurst. You do what you have to do, don't you know?
It's all right, Specs. Go ahead. I'll see you in a second.
Just hold out your wrist.
Oh,
Oh, it doesn't sound good every time.
I'm never gonna be able to get used to that. Oh.
It's almost done. It's almost done. Ren, don't worry.
Just another second.
Why does every second feel like 10 months?
Oh,
Martin!
Hey, what?
Martin!
Martin, what?
No!
Mr. Woodhurst!
What?
I didn't.
What happened?
Where is he?
Gone.
I didn't.
What magical operation have you done, Mr. Lake?
I
You
didn't.
bring it
I
back
didn't.
right now.
Why is
I
he
didn't.
doing this?
I didn't.
I knew it all along.
Everybody
All
else
you
sounds quite
vampires, you
muffled in
lied
this.
to us. You done nothing but try to
No,
kill us.
What happened? Ren?
Ren.
I don't know.
Bear ye fangs,
Ren,
demon.
look at me. I wouldn't have.
He's gone.
Bear ye fangs, demons, and let me show you what it means
Leg
to be
sounds
human.
Doc, stand back.
genuinely distraught. Yeah, yeah.
Not the doc. We need him.
I think
Not the
Where
doc.
are ye?
like Legs
Doc, I'm stuck.
had one of the more
Face
like
me.
human
I can't
I
characters
can't move. I hold his
out
face
of
on
anybody.
me.
That's why I got emotional talking to him towards the
Ren,
end
don't
when
do
this
this.
became the
Ren,
plan.
Stop.
Because I was like, God, this
Ren,
really
stop, please,
must
let
be
me
gut
go.
wrenching for him.
No,
I will
leave
not
him
stop
alone.
until you've all
Stop.
fallen and
Give me-
fallen on the ground and your blood
Leave
is
him alone.
stained or
Ren,
cursed
no.
in revenge for the loss of Mr. Woodhurst.
Ren, stop.
For humanity, for my soul.
Stop it, Ren.
Ren, no.
Ren.
Not Ren.
It didn't have
I need to see
end
Legs
like
turning.
this.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
I'm sorry, but you needed
It was
to be
the first-
put down.
Assume I've not seen anything, chat, because that is basically the case.
Okay.
Well, have we found Abolish? Is he still here?
Yeah.
So wait, was Sausage brought in on
Yeah.
the sunflower
Bullet.
thing in the end?
Take care of my my tomb.
You're- wait,
Where's
no,
the gravestone?
stop it. Not everything has to go. I think I really.
So happy
Okay,
for you
here we go.
guys.
Actually,
I'm
I
so
met
happy
Oscar
for you
once or
guys.
twice, I think.
Oscar's the little sweetie pie.
Yeah.
Just need some supplies. Oh, Ren, Martin. I'll never forget you, my friends. Hope wherever you're at peace. We'll be here together forever.
And they were roommates. Aww.
Well, so I'm down to stage 1 now. No matter. I'll miss you, my friends. I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you. I'll never forget you. Still have the flower you gave me. It's probably gonna happen a lot, huh? Watching people die. Now that I can live forever.
And they were two mates.
I'll be back to visit one day.
I love two mates as a friend. As a phrase, sorry. I mean, I think at this point, me and Ren are very qualified to call each other two mates. I think we've died for each other's cause so many times. Very good. The sausage got a post-credit scene or anything? Yeah, those were all old shots, aren't they?
Come close into the center.
Yes.
And let
I
us.
loved the militia room. I can't believe how quickly that militia room came together. I was really proud of like my contribution to that room as well. Like I kind of shaped it in a way that worked, and I was quite happy with what I did with so few materials.
All speak openly with one another.
I think it's what I mean. Granted, I've not seen much fan art since unmuting the spoiler tags because I've just been so busy. But I really hope there's some art of that room. I'd love to see
But at this
people's
very moment,
renditions of it.
Oakhurst militia will be sealed, and the fate of this town will be up to us.
Man, let's see Lagundo get turned. That's what I want to see next. Lagundo. Is it on Ligundos? It is. Ligundos. There we go.
Protect the body. Protect the town. Protect as many as you can. Be the horrible man. For the good reason.
Ooh, Oakhurst actually looks really nice from that angle, there.
Protect your friends. Save as many as you can.
Does anybody have a timestamp
These
for
people
the turning?
need the man you swore you'd never be. Now run! Run!
It's a shame that it cuts off there. Whenever there's an echo and you end on that, you want to punctuate it with a bass hit, but then also just let it always ring out. Never have it cut off halfway. I guess we've got to hope that there's not going to be like a million of them at the castle. If we, I'm assuming this is the turning.
We are.
Rewind. People said it's about halfway, and there's a big conversation with Cleo here. So, 43 minutes in. Okay, wait, hold on. I guess like 40.
Everything we've done. We finally have a little bit of a safe space. People. Let's try to find him. Maybe.
It's like me with Pearl all over again. Pearl just vanishes. Jesus, that's overexposed. Well, that makes it a bit more dreamy, I suppose. That was the only downside to vampires as a video series, is that YouTube bitrate is dire and it really crunches down videos. And as much as it does make it more ambient, like you had to overexpose all your footage just to make it watchable, especially for like mobile devices and screen glare and stuff like that. That was the only negative to vampires.
Just once I get to sneak up on you.
Come on then.
What?
It's been a while since I've had to adjust my eyes to the light. I forgot how dark everything is. Apparently you're fortifying.
Can you blame us?
No, not really. Surprised it isn't over by now.
I wish I'd had more
Me
interactions
too.
with Owen one-on-one.
To be honest, I thought we were marching to our deaths in that castle.
Me too.
And you were all gone.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, we've definitely been a lot more splintered, no thanks to Pyro and I, of course.
Why?
Why?
Why? You should have made that abundantly
Why
clear.
Avid?
You know for a fact I'm going to drop abundantly clear in his presence in the next SMP, and he's going to be raging. He'll break the fourth wall immediately for that. I can't wait for it. It's going to be such rage bait.
Yes.
And even if he knows it's coming at some point, it will
You're the
still
one that
piss him
shoved
off.
the silver sword for his stomach, which gave me the opening I needed. Where'd all that bloodlust go, Doctor? Come on, step into the light.
You're right.
I kind of missed in this SMP compared to previous Power ones not getting to shout. Like, I like if I do a roleplay series, if it's a bit angsty like this, I like getting to really sink my teeth into, like, foaming at the mouth, like, really ravenously shouting and stuff. Like, I feel like I got to do that in Pirates.
I fell back.
I kind of got to do it with
into
the end of
old
Cowboys
habits
as well.
And a long dead man. And the moment I did, I felt like decades had been undone.
That's just it. There is no world where you escape what you once were, Doctor. Not you, everyone. We saw it in Avid. He came to town. People said that he turned over a new leaf. It was the same Avid, just in a different lens. He came to town wanting all of the vampires dead, and when he got turned, he wanted all the humans dead, and none of the vampires saw that bloodlust remained, and all the humans so sad about it. It did everybody a favor. That man was unhinged.
You keep saying that you know
Yeah,
so
it
much
wasn't much
about
of a shout
me.
series, yeah.
I haven't told you anything.
I've seen it. Behind here. I see the memories of every person I've killed. I saw the undoing of Lewis before I even knew him. Moments of his demise that were plotted by evil men. And I
Lewis.
saw Pyro and his cushy lifestyle and his comfy bed. Wallace made it clear to me, actually. I had a chat with him here while
I thought we were going to get an abundantly clear there. Ooh.
I was waiting for you. While I was processing what I'm going to see. He put it as, there are good people and there are bad people. And not all the good people are humans, and not all the bad people are
Lewis
vampires.
is Owen's lover.
I think when he
Okay.
put it into those sort of words.
Oh my god, do you
maybe
not
I
know
am.
about Lewis? Chat, I'm telling you, I've not watched these videos. I didn't want any spoilers. I didn't want anything that would cause metagaming. Like, wait, is Lagundo's head okay there? Oh, it is. That's the back of the head. For some reason, I thought his head was off. For some reason. Yeah, I don't know about Lewis at all. Lewis was Owen's sire as well, right?
Understood a little bit more.
Just needed to hear it from somebody else. I have been
No,
saying that for weeks.
But there was something off when you said it.
We'll watch
Something rotten.
Avid's as well. I want to see Avid's
Now I see.
one.
Because I thought you were just a soldier. I thought you were just a killer. Like me, in a sense. Like many of the people that walk here. I've seen it now. No, you're something more. Don't discredit yourself like that, soldier. I thought you were just on the front lines, but you were something worse. There's good
And behind
people.
them.
There's bad people.
I told you from the beginning I was a monster.
I open TikTok and
I don't
see
think Monster
Drift and
cuts it.
Shovel discuss Owen's
I think
vampire finale.
You were
as I'm
right.
watching it.
When I tried to pedestal
Well, actually, I'm
you,
watching Lagundo's.
It was unfair of me to say that you could replace Lewis, because Lewis was a good person. I don't feel comfortable moving forwards through the world, knowing that someone like you exists in it.
That's why I told you the cost was too high. I bet you thought I was talking about the hunger, the rage. I never was. The cost was me. I'm just trying to make amends before the end, and that's it. I will be useful, I will be helpful, and then I will be gone. If you want to move the third along, then fine. If you know what I've done, then fine. You can probably feel the sum total of my sins. Good people and bad people, and I never claimed to be the former.
I had really good talks with Lagundo in character. A lot of differing of opinions. I was very much like, nah, vamps are dead. They're not people anymore. Had that rich boy conversation and just like spouting stuff that was overly like, what's the word? Stereotypical of a rich person, and like Lagundo challenging my things. We had this one particular chat on the way back to Oakhurst after taking, I think, Cliffside, and that one was good. And both of us after it were like, man, that was like a talk.
Before I killed Avid, he put an idea in my head. He said, and he had some dreadful ideas I want to clarify, so this was really a stroke of brilliance on his part. F's too good for you. I want to continue throughout the world knowing that you feel what I've felt. You want to know the worst part about being a vampire, Doc? It's not the bloodlust or watching everyone you love turn to dust in the blink of an eye. It's that when you get sick of it and when you want out, you're sharpen that stake. And you find you can't do it yourself.
Dare.
You find that you can't do it to your own self. So what is it going to be, Doctor? Are you going to do harm to me, or are you going to let what needs to happen happen?
No. No. Get away.
It's only level 1 at this point because of wielding silver. The hell? What was that sound effect? That's like a next on Disney Channel sound effect. The Jeez.
All the power you might have, the unimaginable raw power, the one thing you don't get to choose is when you've had enough. That has to be decided by someone else. And I hope to whatever foul god is puppeteering this world, that try as you might, you fail to find someone who gives you that mercy, because I will not. I am going to live out of spite for you, and you will have to join me, tethered together, legs.
No. 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 No.
Well, I can undo it now.
No, I told you for the longest time that I was the monster. I told you that I didn't deserve this. And you just gave the monster fangs.
Where the fuck did Cleo come from?
No.
Damn.
No. No.
I can't stop the bleeding.
Oh, like the outline on them and stuff.
I have to.
And the clips from War as well.
By any means necessary.
I can't stop the bleeding.
I can't stop the bleeding.
Through decisive and heroic action,
I can't stop the bleeding. Hungry.
Killed over 5 enemy combatants.
Can't stop the bleeding. Lab.
In a bloodless operation. For this, we award you this.
Oh, he's the one that emptied this place out.
Yes!
Doctor! Good work, soldier.
And that's what puts him straight up to level 3. He just chowed him down.
I can't stop the bleeding.
I can't stop the bleeding.
Love a good vignette. Look, I know. Docs. Oh, Doc, where are you?
I'm here.
That's a banger shot.
I'm disappointed in you.
That unveiling.
Are you good? You look awful.
I'm fine. What do you mean, Pearl?
I'm disappointed in you. You know what I mean.
Damn. Jeez. All right. That's very good. I like that. It's so cool seeing the tone that everyone's gone for. Like, it's really, really nice. Let's have a look at Avid's. I want to see Avid's end to see where. Ooh, hold on. I mean, Avid's got crazy production values anyway. I didn't have as much time to commit to editing on this one, and obviously I had somebody else edit it for the most part. But yeah, I love seeing this sort of stuff. It's stuff I'm capable of. I'm still not super adept with flashback, but I'll get there. But already this is like super inspiring. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the end as well. I just want to see how this beginning of the episode was constructed.
Let's see here. No, not that. No. This is kind of cute. That wouldn't fit me. No. This could look good. Ooh. Oh, yes. This is perfect. Perfection! Hello, world! I'm ready to kill all of the humans. Hold out your hand.
Oh. He's too overpowered. He can make his own theme songs. Are you kidding me? I've said for the longest time I want an intro sequence like this. I want to have an anime episode intro for a life series, but we never filmed them far enough in advance where I could get something like that pulled together. I'd love to write some songs with Avid. So did this play at the start of every episode or no? Or was it just for the finale? Every episode, sick.
Minor Shelby's red, but I think that fits you more being your detective.
You know,
Nice. Right. Let's see. I guess from maybe here. That seems to be where the peak in viewership comes in.
It's embarrassing.
Oh yeah, I guess you can't see.
So this is them making the pitfall trap, or is this their hollowing it out again?
I meant what I said when I have a feeling that people can't escape from the person that they once were. And I think that applies to you too, David. I think though you claim you want to be a vampire, deep down,
I love the cave ambience.
I don't think you have what it
as well.
takes.
You tried to slay me.
You guys.
Tried to cut me up on that tree.
You guys. You wouldn't. Why? No! Wait! No! No! Please!
Just like that. No chance for a defense or retaliation. Just as abrupt as my death.
Hold out your hand, my sister. Let it flow to the cistern.
Man.
A whisper in the dark ignites a hunger in my heart. It bites. Don't fret about the consequences. They begging you to come to your senses.
Don't worry, we're watching it all, chat.
But this is just the
start.
It'll be worth it in the end. We'll be fine just so long as we don't cross the line. Take my hand, understand the kinetic design. Keep your eyes
Ooh, I
open
like the kinetic
wide
design,
and
mate.
look out for the sign. Something's not right. Something's not right. Who really gets to decide when everything is wrong?
Double script, what the hell? Ah, then it transitions to this.
Hold out your hands, my brother. Something's wrong with your color. It's nothing to malign.
Is this
It's
out?
fine. We're gonna get it right.
Is this still Avid singing?
I see your tired eyes growing heavy. I'm begging you to keep it steady. Looking so withdrawn, something feels wrong.
Ah.
It'll be worth it in the end. We'll be fine just so long as we don't.
Their voices are miles away
Take my
though.
hand, understand the kinetic design. Keep your eyes open wide and look out for the sign. Something's not right. Something's not right. Who really gets to decide when everything is wrong? Take it from me, wait and you'll see. It's all I ever want to know. But now it's time for me to go. When everything is gone.
Ella's a lesbian that I would like to kiss. Hey, to make your intentions clear, I suppose.
We'll be fine even though we just might cross the line. We'll be fine even though we just might cross the line. We'll be fine even though we just might cross the line. Might cross the line. Might cross the. We'll be fine even though we just might cross the line. We'll be fine even though we just might cross the line. We'll be fine.
Fuck,
even
right in the
though we
chest.
just might cross the line. Something's not right.
Oh, wait, alive? Actually alive? No, yeah, maybe. What? Wait, what? Actually alive? What's there must have been an explanation. Explanation? Demon, limbo. Well, don't know what that means. Elaborate. No single word answers, please. Becoming a demon? What the? Okay. He's a demon, comes back in 200 years. So we're doing demon SMP now, are we? In his stream, he said he'll be coming back as a demon in a few hundred years. His soul is in limbo. He and Ella were marked by demons. Jeez. Damn. What about, I want to see Apo getting turned. What episode did Apo get turned? I suppose it might be in her thumbnail. Oh my god, that thumbnail there, Jesus. That thumbnail there is giving me Last Life Southlanders vibes. Good god. Episode 3 or 4, let's have a look.
My beloved Cherry, I write tonight's letter to you while overlooking a cliffside.
The circle showed up.
Country?
So, still a human
There's-
there. I'm going
they
based
said they
solely
could-
off of the
they
bar,
said
by the way.
You're more so weird about
Talk to you.
Martin. Yeah.
Martin
Yeah.
has not been here.
Okay. Huh.
Okay.
Wait, what's that to do with me?
Where's everybody?
I was confronting him.
Scott, do you look different somehow?
Yeah.
I
Can I
thought
talk to you
Martin.
Martin
Yeah.
has not been here.
Okay. Huh.
Okay.
No, I noticed before this chat.
Good to know.
I just heard my
well,
name.
that's what we came here for, which means we can definitely promptly leave.
Hi, Scott.
Oh, damn.
You're
Got
looking
caught
rather
down a dead
alone.
end.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm not turning anyone.
Okay.
And it's my duty to protect the town. You're dying.
I'm dying.
Yes.
Oh,
You are.
okay.
You're dying.
Okay, that's fun. Do you know how to kill a vampire?
Well, where are the other ones? Where's everyone else?
You'll see them. Don't worry.
What? Oh my god, I killed him. It's like he just took it. What did he mean by that? Where are the other ones? Where did they go? Owen! Pyro! Show yourselves! They're not coming. I'm going to them. I'm going to the castle. Did I just kill Scott? I mean, I've never killed someone before. I mean, the blood wasn't there. Not like how it is with humans. I'm gonna feel sick. I'm gonna feel sick. I'm gonna go to the castle and I'm gonna turn the beacon there. I'll bring them over and then I'll kill the rest of them. They're all dying tonight. All of them.
A big plan.
What?
Why have you not come back?
What?
What's the issue?
How are you still alive? I killed you.
Oh, you know, you thought you killed me.
I put an axe in your throat.
I see that. It was actually great because you kind of put me back. Sure, go. Do it. Come on.
Wait, chat. Sorry, just real quick. I've just seen Beck put in the Discord, Avid, you need to look at this clip.
That's a barking mad statement for you to say.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Is
Becca's Pepper.
barking the only one you can do, seeing as that's the second time
I've
you've
got
done barking?
To be fair, I do have to branch out a little bit.
I thought it was going to be the Herobrine thing, but that's fine. That's all good. Right, anyway, sorry.
What?
So, did we get our anger out? Are you done?
Why are you still alive?
See, this is what I was saying before. This could be you. You could get to spend all of eternity with your loved one.
You
don't want to spend all of eternity with your loved one? I don't get what the issue is. I don't get why I'm such a bother. I've not hurt anyone. I've not killed anyone. So far, the only person doing killing has been you.
I love
I've
Scott
not
just
killed
picks up the
anyone.
sentence. Very
Maybe
good.
I'm not the monster. Maybe you are.
You guys
It gives
can
real
kill
like
people.
kind of like psychosis kind of sort of
You
vibes
said
to
you
it.
can.
Yes, and so can you, as you've evidently shown by killing me unprompted 3 times. 3.
What, do you want to just like talk or something? I mean,
well, I was just going to offer to turn you so you could also get to be this strong. But so far, my hospitality has been spat on. No. Maybe I won't. Maybe I don't want to spend eternity with sharing my powers, my gifts with people who scoff at it.
well, I don't want to spend eternity with you. What makes you think I'm just going to stick around you this entire time?
That's never been a thing. I've never said you had to spend eternity with me. I've told you explicitly, you're more than welcome to leave.
I can't kill you.
Mm-hmm.
So then what if I just tell the whole town about all of you? Every single one of you.
How's that worked for Avid? I hear he's running around outside his own now? Is that right?
They trust me a lot more than they trust Avid.
Avid thought the same.
I mean, I have Martin, Sausage, Cleo.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to list off just only the militia. That could have been bad.
You have them all because they agree that it's crazy to believe in vampires. But the moment that they don't believe in vampires, what are you going to do then? Like, they trust you right now because you're sane. But if you walk in screaming, oh no, there's a vampire, wow. And then also, I killed Scott several times and he's still back. That's not going to go well.
True.
Okay, so then what's your point here? What are you trying to do here?
I got woken up from an eternal slumber. I was asleep. I didn't get involved in this. I was thrust into this life. I need to eat. I need to survive. But I've not killed anyone yet.
You need to eat by eating other people?
Or animals, which is why I have some sheep round the corner.
Then why were you sucking my blood?
Owen said, I brought food. How was I to know that that wasn't part of the deal? It's like you go to a restaurant and someone puts a plate down in front of you. You eat it.
I'm just food. You just equated me to a restaurant dish.
Yeah, it's the same as like, I don't need to hell to eat. Like, I could just drink your blood for a bit until I'm full and then be like, that was enough, and then leave. But some people are so weird about letting other people drink your blood. Yeah.
Okay, turn me.
I'm surprised not... Sorry, I just paused there and Apo just straight was like, do it. I was surprised there wasn't more of that. I was surprised, I mean, unless I missed it and it didn't happen in my presence, but I thought maybe there'd be some vampires that would just feed on the humans and then they can just eat bread and potatoes and stuff.
You sure?
I mean, if it's not me, it's someone else.
That's true. It'll only
There was
hurt
a
little
lot.
bit.
Interesting.
What? No, wait, I don't have...
Oh, that's what happens when you're turned.
Isn't that better? Do you feel stronger?
I feel different.
Oh, wait, there's Avid. Hi.
Hi.
Where's Martin and
Where's everybody?
I was confronting him.
Scott, do you look...
Wait, wasn't Avid Apo invisible for them?
You everybody.
Did they walk up milliseconds after?
Oh, wait, there's Avid.
I feel different.
That's crazy. Again, the timing of a full improv loose cannon SMP.
Oh, wait, there's Avid.
Crazy.
Hi.
Where's Martin and
Where's everybody?
I was confronting him.
Scott, do you look different somehow?
Yeah.
Damn, the timing on that. Jeez. That is ridiculous. Can't believe it. Oh my God. I love when stuff like that happens. I love it. Oh, it's a mirror so she couldn't see herself. Oh, right. That makes sense. Big info on Bits donation from Almond. Legundo was spectated by Owen after he was turned like a devil on his shoulder. Legs got Discord messages after message telling him to finish them all or to betray. He mentioned that in his last stream. Yeah, I think I did hear about that actually already. That's quite funny. God. Crazy stuff. I guess then, I mean, again, this still isn't everything. Pearl's Ending is so good, please watch it. I've already seen Pearl's Ending previously because we saw that from a message. Are there any like animatics in particular that we can watch? I mean, I've got this here. So we've got this video here. No, not that one. That one there. So we could watch this. This is Vampires SMP. Oh, too many concurrent sessions. Oh, interesting. All right, fair. There's a few animatics you want me to watch. Well, let's watch this first. We'll have a little bit of a palate cleanser of sillies, and then we'll go back into the angst. Sound good? Here we go.
Vines would go hard, and you should do that.
Vampires Vines.
So I said I had to. Well,
I love the live series ones. I don't think it's from the same person.
Like 5 hours of their life.
I'll take it. The problem is with this, I think potentially I'm lacking a lot of context, but maybe this would be a good way of plugging my knowledge about the series.
Even the babies are one of the most dangerous animals in the world, so I built this cage to keep them secure so there's no possible... Oh my God.
So basically, what I was thinking of was, I can't believe you've done this.
What do you expect? You don't steal from me, man. You take something from a guy who has barely anything. I'm going to be angry about it. Do you see why I was so aggressive about that book now? Like, my character had nothing. He had basically nothing but the clothes on his back. He's come here and finally gotten something that seems of some value or interest. And this bloody military man has just walked up and just stolen it. Of course I'm going to give her a smack.
Let me see what you have. No!
Dear Diary, today
What was that?
Oh, I can't believe you've done this.
Let me see what you have. No!
Dear Diary, today I couldn't find my diary, so I'm writing this on both of my Kung Fu Panda 2 DVDs.
Yeah, brilliant.
You're all going to hell.
Nice.
Bye.
A few minutes later, the bear was spotted behind this home in Moreland Hills. This recreation identifies how witnesses say the bear escaped into the woods.
I didn't know where that was going, I'll be so honest. Bring me a dream. vibing. Where's like the rogue like Cleo in the background just watching over?
Good evening.
Abolish was, yeah, very cool, calm and collected constantly.
Duke, do you want the ball?
Red Robin, young. Well, when life gives you lemons.
Hey, Cleo came in clutch. Cleo fed everybody, fed the town, fed themselves, all
I
of
tried
it.
this one chili and it set my mouth on fire, and I had to drink a 2-liter of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that's such a specific reference.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, bud.
Stop! I could have dropped my croissant.
Jenner to the foyer. I have a little surprise for you.
Bloody truffle. I forgot about truffle. Oh my god, I haven't thought about truffle since about episode 3. Actually, no, maybe a bit later than that, because Apo supposed... Was that actually truffle? I'm assuming it wasn't. Did it? Whatever came of that plot line? I remember Apo showing us truffle in a hole in the side of a mountain towards the crypt, but that was the last I heard of that.
Hello, 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 hello.
Legs log. Did he always start it with hello? Or did he start it in the same way each time? Apo killed Truffle in front of Pyro to highlight how Pyro cares more about the pig's life than hers. Damn.
Hello.
Hey everybody, today my brother pushed me.
Did Pyro crash out or no?
So I'm starting a Kickstarter to put him down. The benefits of killing him would be I would get pushed way less.
Hello?
Hello. How do you know what's good for me?
Because my opinion!
Very good.
Play it, you get
Damn.
$100 million, but 100 million people will die.
Let me go.
No, why? No, that's not fair. I didn't look like that when I was going down. I went down cool and I took every bump like a champion. I wasn't some podgy pug falling backwards. Disgusting. Why don't play again?
Hi, I'm Renata Bliss, and I'm your freestyle dance
Please tell me she's got sunflowers in her hands. I want to see sunflowers like that. Renata Bliss.
Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
And they were roommates.
And they were two mates.
God, they were roommates.
No, that needs to say two mates.
What the Richard?
I need to be clued up on all the Lewis stuff for sure. I need the lore dump on that.
2 shots of vodka.
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Nice. Was that from the speech at the back of the castle when Owen managed to stop us like slaying them? That was a real turning point for vampires, actually, that moment where we caught them.
Nice, Ron.
I sneezed. Oh, I'm not allowed to sneeze.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
Keep on digging. This shit, I'm out.
Yeah, honestly, valid. Getting out of that hellhole and just going and living a nice, peaceful life on the edge of the woods worked out well. The bloody woods burned down and he was still stood with it.
If there are any spirits here tonight, tell me, does this sound like Shakira?
Stop it. Twist it. Yeah. Pull it.
What is this even in relation to? I don't know.
On all levels except physical, I am a wolf.
Nice. And ironically, it was Pearl who was the werewolf. Nice.
Jared, could you read number 23 for the class?
No, I
No, I
can't.
cannot.
What up? I'm Jared. I'm 19, and I never learned how to read.
Speaking of not knowing how to read, I didn't know how to read social cues during the episode when we found the cure for the first time, book number 3. So much so that I had to call for a pause and break the fourth wall and say, out of character, what am I missing here? Like, I don't know whether that made it into the episodes or not. I legit had to be like, you're all saying something to me. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. I am not what you're all talking about. If we find the third book, I'm holding it like, bro, I don't know what you want from me right now. Your blonde moment, it was worse. Whatever made it into the edit, it was probably worse. Like, I literally like made us all stop being in character and stuff like that. It was genuinely so bad. Like, I edited it out of my episode quite aggressively, and I'm imagining everybody else did, because I obviously just broke the fourth wall. I legit had to get them to stop and then be like, seriously, like, what am I supposed to be doing here? So I think in my episode, I masked it by opening the book and reading it, and I just cut as I left the book. It was so bad. I just wasn't picking it up. They were trying not to audibly exclaim that they have the third Cure book. And I was just like, what do you mean? Like, just... Yeah, I was not with it. I don't know why I was so tired that day, but still. You also missed social cues from Scott telling you to leave the castle. When? What was that moment about? I think I missed a lot of social cues. I mean, that happens in real life as well, but that could just be a little bit of a rhythmatism. You know what I mean? The airplane scene where everybody face palms, that was for you. God. When Cleo was turned in episode 3. But that's not missing a social cue, right? We'd caught them converting the beacon. That's supposed to be a big pivotal turning moment. That was like a, oh my God.
The world looks perfect. Nothing.
Two bros chilling in the hot tub, 5 feet apart, cause they're not.
Do you know that Jesus loves you?
Jesus!
What?
Did you love me, cousin?
No, I hate you.
I always say, oh, hi, Ron, and it's not. Is it Billy?
Hey, Ron. Hey, Billy.
Wait, what? I thought saying Ron is always wrong. Wait, does he say Billy?
Hey, Ron. Hey, Billy.
Oh, I got it right. Oh, Jesus. Okay. For some reason, I was going to say, I feel like I always get it wrong.
That hurt.
Oh, Vampires Vanishing was the most annoying thing ever. And we never really utilized bows. That would have been our one way of kind of thwarting that, but just never did. We had so many cobwebs in the Dead Forest. They should have made a bow, but still. Elmo song.
Darkness, my old friend.
Oh, damn. Johnny has 19 bottles of dish soap, and he gives Gina... Wait, why does Johnny have so many soaps? Mind your business, Dave!
That was everybody with abolish at the end as well. Everyone moving. It did nothing. It did nothing initially.
Road work ahead.
Nice. Yeah, I sure hope it does.
I sure hope it does.
Very good. Bigfoot sightings. Nice. Scott Villagers. Jesus. That's good. That just works like contextually with the series. No scenario needed to grant that one.
Really can't stay, baby, it's cold outside. I've got to go away, baby, it's cold.
I am Drew. I am Danny. And we are the same person.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bloody Lewis.
All right, let's tell each other a secret about ourselves. I'm gonna go first. I hate you. You can't go. No. Sorry, you can't go.
I brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you myrrh.
Murder.
Murder.
There it is.
Judas.
Nice. How dare you? How dare you bring up my abandonment
Nothing worse
in
than
such
a
a
rapist.
ridiculous way?
Boom. A child. No.
My dad has a go to.
My dad has
My dad has
diabetes.
diabetes. You're so stupid.
Hold on a minute. Wait, when did that happen? I don't fall ever.
Stupid.
Butterfly Bentley.
I didn't get no sleep because of
Did that happen? Did Abby eat garlic as a vampire?
y'all not gonna get no sleep because of me.
You are my dad. You're my dad. Wookie, wookie, wookie. Just get spit right out of him. You just drop in and just smack the lip. Whoop-a! Drop down. Snap. Ah!
All of those sounds that are trapped in your mind.
Very good.
Kevin, watch the light, dude.
When did I do that?
Zach.
Wait, hold on. When did I set fire to anything near Shelby? What? I need context on that one. I don't remember setting anything ablaze. What did I set on fire? You killed her. Did I burn Shelby? Did she die? Or did I just set her on fire? I don't even remember setting her on fire. Right, so people keep saying this, that I set the floor of the mansion on fire. Hold on. I need to find this. And I left it in my episode, yeah? In the Littlewood Vampires 3. I don't remember this. And it kept getting brought up about this mahogany floor. I have no recollection of it. When did this happen?
Right. I'm an architect.
I truly don't answering you.
Oh my.
Do you not see? Got him! Got him, got him, got him. Was it here?
You may want to run. I don't think this ends well.
Ow, ow, ow. Be gone!
Ow.
I don't think this ends well.
Ah, jeez. Oh, gosh. Jesus. So hot. You okay?
Ah.
Nice,
Got
dude.
him.
Got him, go.
Got him. Go. Go. Run.
Send that to your little vampire buddies, huh?
What's the issue?
Oh, God, it's
Run.
back. Jeez. Run. Oh,
Run,
my God.
run.
Ow. I'm trying to get away. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God, he's got too much on me. Oh, this does not end well for me. It's been a while since I've watched this bit. So what's happening during all this bubbling is I literally respawn in town and then I run to my house and on the way I find Apo and I port Apo and I'm like, I fell off a cliff. I fell off the bridge. You pulled me out the river. Go.
Martin? Okay, wake up.
What?
Are you
Whoa,
good?
whoa,
You're
whoa,
alive.
whoa,
You're
back it
alive.
up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. No,
Okay,
no.
okay,
Stay
I'm
back,
up,
stay
I'm
back.
backing up. What?
You're not with him, are you?
With who?
How am I still alive?
I found you washed up ashore.
I got knocked off
The
that bridge
castle?
by Scott. Where's Cleo?
Abby
did a great job if that's all she got. I wish I had the recording of it so you could see. It was literally, like, pretty much as I've said it. Like, Scott knocked me off the bridge. You fished me out the water. Go. And then, yeah, straight into it.
Okay,
No time to explain.
sure.
I managed. Tell you where it might be. It might still be in Dropbox. Maybe if I can find it. Because I sent it to Caesar to edit it. Video files, Vampire, or Caesar. Oh, I've only got episodes 6 and 7. Balls. I managed to kill Scott. Scott, Pyro, Owen, and Shelby. All vampires. All vampires. They all came to the castle ruins. I know going there for the 5th time was probably foolish, but we chat. Shut up with your 6, 7. So it was here then where I got Shelby. Do you say Shelby died from it? I guess we don't get chat messages, right? Like we don't get chat messages when somebody dies. So if I look up Shelby Vampires 3, then I can see it from her perspective.
Previously on Vampires SMP, somebody emerged from that coffin.
Like
No,
the
you got a
government.
wire? I just rarely.
Ah, there it is. Found it.
You two need to get over here.
Yeah.
Was it
I'm
that
gonna make
quick?
a little back entrance.
Gosh, I got a higher kill count than I realised.
Yeah. Come through to stand here. Scott, I apologise for not being there. I didn't think that I was needed. I'm aware that. Oh, hi! Hello!
Hi.
Whoa! What are we up to over here, huh?
Ow, 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 ow. And just like that, I was alive again. I found myself back at the front of the castle.
Damn.
And the humans were still near.
Man doesn't know anything. I'm telling you, like, I'm not lying when I say I didn't watch anything this season. Where it was so easy for people to spoilers, I was avoiding spoilers at all costs. Genuinely, like really, really going for it.
Zach, stop. Zach, stop. You're gonna get in trouble.
Zach.
There, right there.
What the is this?
Watch your profanity.
Right, I'm sorry.
When did that happen? When did Sausage swear in front of Red?
I have the power of God and anime on my side. Wait, yeah.
Very good. Very good. You should watch Apo saving you from the bridge. She added a little scene. Really? Hold on. I didn't know about this. Apokuna Vampire 3. Where is it? Oh, she doesn't put episode numbers on videos. 1, 2, 3.
My beloved Cherry. I write tonight's
Is it that
letter
one?
to
Is it I made a deal with the enemy? Right. We've been waiting hours.
I told you.
Oh, God. And there's a conversation that we had at the beginning of this episode, the beginning of this scene, which is so not PG and will never see the light of day. I think I don't even have the footage of it anymore, but it was so fucking funny. It was me, Apo, and Sausage being absolute degenerates and just talking about the worst things that vampires could do. Oh, and it was horrific. It was a horrific conversation. And I should have pre-warned Caesar when I sent it to him that that's at the start of the recording, because my God, I'm not even going to share anything beyond that, but just know that like Caesar has heard some shit during the editing of this series. It was so funny. If there was ever like a Vampires After Dark, absolutely we could air it. Like it's nothing like cancel worthy. It's just real. it's just real stupid stuff.
Nobody was gonna come back up here.
And then we just go into this like straight role play like immediately. That's the thing I love. I love the duality of content creators. Right, we've been waiting. We could just be foul-mouthed and just talk such nonsense and then be like, right, cool, time to be family-friendly vampires. Let's go. In hours.
I told
no
you.
sign.
Nobody was gonna come back up here.
So funny. Right, let's have a look then. Where did Apo find me? So Apo's been turned at that point.
That was actually the bridge. I
up on.
Was it after that?
Going on.
No, it must have been later. Or
and Scott's looking different these.
Anybody have a timestamp?
I know.
I'll tell you what, if I do, this is so good for this, by the way, chat. Go down to show transcript, then do Control F. Gave you my blood. Blood. Let's have a look. Maybe if I search Martin or Martin. Search Martin.
Different somehow? Yeah.
I thought. Have you?
Lagundo.
They said they were going to the castle.
That's right.
Sacrifice one.
So it was a little after she turned.
I'll bring them over and
someone puts a.
Wanted to talk to.
Go. Yes. Yes.
Where did that thing go where you can click and drag the bar and it would show you like a gallery
Terry,
preview of stuff?
you've been trained to.
The vampires. Why would I? Am I too late?
Ah, there it is. Found it.
So it feels so overwhelming. Like when I got turned. Where's it coming from? Did they turn someone else? Did they hurt them?
Wait, I feel like I missed some context from the start of that. Hold on.
Obviously not going to help the vampires. Why would I help the vampires? Why would I help the vampires do anything? They're vampires. I'm a vampire, but I'm not like them. I'm not like vampires. Oh, it feels so weird. It all feels so weird. My roommate's a vampire. Oh, I'm going to live forever now. I'm going to live forever. Why did I do this? I thought I'd protect the town, but I don't know. What is she going to think? What am I now? Am I a monster? so hungry. Something's off. It feels so overwhelming. Like when I got turned. Where's it coming from? Did they turn someone else?
This is a nice way of doing the recognition of the new vampire thing.
I thought I would have been
It's
enough.
so perfect where Apo was when that happened as well, right?
Am I too late?
No shit.
Martin! Martin! What did they do to you? Hey, Martin?
Very
Okay,
cool.
wake up.
I didn't know about that. Apo's never told me that she put that scene in. What? Tell you what, if we ever do another series like this, I want there to be a corpse mod where you can actually have a body to bury. I think it would hit that much harder than just having an invisible grave or invisible body in like a hole and then putting a thing on it. I think that would be cool, but it would only be for the permadeaths, not for like each one. But that would be so good. That would make it angsty as hell. Oh my god. Did you say there was another Vampires of Vines? As Vines, even. There's this one here. Let's go!
Jared, could you read number 23 for the class? No, I cannot.
What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking
Ren
learned
didn't know how to read.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
Very good. That was Sausage's vibe.
So no head?
Alright, let's tell each other a secret about ourselves. I'm gonna go first. I hate you.
So we said about watching Owen's first episode. Yeah, because I guess who were the first vampires? Was it Owen and Scott from day one? Were they like the first ones? Because I've not watched the vampires POV from like episode start.
Welcome to the Vampires SMP.
14 humans have come to the ruins of Oakhurst, ready to call it home.
But 2 among them are secretly vampires.
Each episode, the vampires will try to turn a human into one of their own.
The humans have to work together to eliminate the vampire threat permanently.
Vampires have 3 stages, getting more powers with each stage.
They can blend in with humans during the first stage, but once they consume more blood, they will no longer be able to hide.
Additionally, humans can find powers to use, granted to them by the Holy Spirits.
With their lives on the lines, will the humans be able to fight off the vampires, or will they turn to darkness?
I'm surprised we didn't get more of a holy preacher type character in the series.
By one. Once upon a time, there stood a town called Oakhurst, known for its commercial prowess and livestock and a safe community. Those that resided there attributed these successes to the residing mayor, a kind and gentle man rarely seen due to his commitment to the town's admin and upkeep, but still held in good standing by the townsfolk. Amongst the outskirts of Oakhurst lived a lumberjack, a lean fellow with a debilitating disease. Each morning he would wrap his arms, hands, legs, and neck in fresh linen wraps so that those he passed on his trips into town did not have to gaze upon his gnarled and blistering skin. Despite his efforts,
I need Owen to teach me how to write cool story like this for Daggerheart purposes.
He was still very much an outcast, shunned by the community out of fear of contamination. One morning, the lumberjack visited the mayor, seeking approval of a new mill he sought to erect on the town edge. The mayor welcomed him to his office kindly, shook his hand, sat with him, and spoke at length about his plans. It was the kindest the lumberjack had ever been treated, and he vowed to visit the next day to seek the company of the mayor again, and the next, and the next. Their meetings became staples of each of their routines, and never once did the mayor shy away from the lumberjack or even comment on his condition. He simply treated him like a human. One evening, the mayor propositioned the lumberjack with a question. If you could get rid of your condition, he asked, but live your life never truly belonging amongst those you care about,
I need to ask Owen how he's done that voice effect. I really like that. It has a sort of a riser reverse pull into it, which is nice.
The lumberjack thought for a moment.
The mirror is very cool, by the way. I noticed that straight away as well. Yeah, look, Lewis doesn't appear in the mirror because he's a vampire.
I am already an outcast, he replied. Even now I have nowhere to truly belong. If I had that still, but at least could live a life free of this ailment and pain, I would. Particularly if it meant living it with you. The mayor sat in silence. before standing up and leading the lumberjack to the cellars of the manor. It was there that he revealed his true nature, a creature of the night, a vampire. He asked the lumberjack once more if he would care to join him in the ranks of the undead, and with little hesitation, the lumberjack accepted his proposition. He awoke 3 days later, buried in a tomb, just as his benefactor had said he would. He emerged from the crypt a new man, rid of his ailments, feeling stronger than ever before, and ready to live a life beside his new friend. He stumbled from the house into the moonlight and down the street to the town square. Something was off. He could smell ash on the wind and the cheering of townsfolk.
By the way, is this font from The Legend of Zelda?
He entered the town square to find a pyre, a roaring fire engulfing it. Townsfolk began to notice him and rushed to ensure he was safe. A select few residents had taken note of his visitings of the mayor, they explained, and when he did not return, they assumed the worst. They had raised an army of men, raided the mayor's manor days later, and found proof of the occult on his person. The mob quickly raised a pyre and burnt the mayor at the stake. They stood proud before the lumberjack, awaiting their thanks for killing his supposed perpetrator. Stricken with grief of losing the only comfort he had ever known and dooming him to a life of solitude once more, the lumberjack let out one piercing cry before cutting down every last man, woman, and child at first, and then falling.
So I'm assuming the lumberjack is Owen, yeah?
That is how the legend goes. It's said that if man is ever foolish enough to erect a new town on Oakhurst's grounds, the lumberjack would awaken and raise it to the ground once more.
I mean, maybe Owen, because I mean, this is a lot. Maybe Owen set himself as a vampire for the series. I mean, it's his series. He can do what he wants.
Someone had to come and wake me up, huh? Very well.
And maybe Scott was random? I don't know.
Why can't I be left to die? Nope. Still nothing in the pocket mirror. Still as disgusting as the last time I set eyes on it.
You should watch 35 minutes into Owen's episode 1. He and Scott realised they're the other vampire. Okay, let's have a look. It seems to be a big peak there.
Very far.
Oh, really?
Did you hear about the there was like a consecration of a second beacon?
Yeah, I heard about it. I felt it, but I didn't. Oh, look, there's one out there.
What is that? Is that?
Oh, we could do them a favor. There might be one there. I think this might be. Have already been visited. We might be late to the punch. I think
Infrastructure, very nice.
they've already got to this one, which is nice of them, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to.
This is the butter in a block that I had someone talking about.
Oh yes, yeah, but this is when it's being like consecrated. Could you back up a little for me?
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Keep watch.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh.
Nolly mood.
Wait a minute.
Wait, I'm confused though, because if Pyro backs up, why is it that Pyro... What? Wait, what?
Oh, really? Well, this complicates things.
Yeah.
What's up?
Nothing.
I just don't like sharing, really.
So Pyro's human there. It wasn't working. Oh, they're trying to desecrate it.
Here.
Sure.
Let me read the text.
It's
Oh,
being,
sorry.
like,
It's because it says a pure being is nearby. Right. Gotcha.
consecrated. Could you back up a little for me?
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Keep watch.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry, that makes sense.
Oh.
Nolly mood.
Wait a minute.
Oh, really? Well, this.
So do we know how Owen did the eyes thing yet? Is it literally just rendering the same flashback scene but changing the Minecraft skin?
Complicates things.
That's my guess on how it's done.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of work, but it does have a good effect.
What's up?
Nothing.
I just don't like sharing, really.
Well, I was here first, so.
I think I was here first, actually.
I don't know. I've been here for a long time.
200 years.
That's baby talk.
What? How can that be baby talk?
I like the big what eyes.
That's baby talk.
What? How?
Those eyes going literally down to his chin.
How can that be baby talk?
Over like 600 years.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
See, hey, what's up? What's going on up here?
Oh my god, goldsmiths. I knew it rung a bell. Yeah, it's just he's been around here longer. I suppose he stakes claim.
So why are they speaking so openly in front of Pyro if Pyro's not turned yet, or is it because they know they're just going to turn him any second?
Yeah, I get first dibs.
All right.
First dibs on the beacon? What's
I get
going on?
First dibs on you.
Oh,
Billy.
this
On
is
me?
why. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Can I take? Can I take like just a bit?
Fine, just a little bit.
Can you just hold still for a moment?
What's up? Oh,
thank you.
What's up?
I don't feel too. You just drained me.
Well, I'm for feeding. God, I was so hungry. All right, you can take whatever's left unless you need my help.
I gotta go. I gotta
No,
get out of here.
there's nowhere to go. You don't need to worry.
I gotta get out. No, I
No need to worry.
leave. No, I need to leave. Get
So
away.
Scott's
Get
using
away
a
from
sword.
me.
They don't even have claws at this point.
It's all right. You don't worry about it.
Tasty. Well.
Oh.
Got you all the way out here, and I didn't even get anything.
I know.
All right, welcome to the ranks.
Damn. So episode 1 had 3 vampires. I thought there was only 2 for some reason. I thought it was episode 2 is when all the conversions started.
Both of them vampires? I went in the woods with the only 2 vampires?
Well, to be fair, I didn't know he was a vampire.
I thought that I was going to get a full meal.
Damn. That's crazy. Right. Well, I think that might be us done for today, chat. We are at like the 2:30, the 2:30 spot. 2 hours 30. I've got little ones to put to bed. Do we have any final questions about Watch Owen's End? Hold on, let's have a look. Maybe we can watch that as well. But yeah, do we have any questions before I go? Oh yeah, Scott's ending as well. We'll watch Owen, seeing as we were in Owen's territory just then. Here we go. Where we looking? Where is it? Okay, let's have a look.
I'm sorry, Abolish, but I rarely ever get to make decisions. I know that I can see him again. And while it might not be in a tangible form, at least I know that no vampire makes it to the good part of the afterlife.
I think you'll see Lewis.
I think so too. I appreciate you giving me the chance and giving me the choice.
Damn, I never realized that I had such a good view of the castle.
The Empire was good.
Do you need Bobby mod to achieve that?
So.
Yeah. He was one of the good ones.
Oh.
Or mentally.
I wonder what came up on. Oh yeah, look, here it is.
Tibby.
Let me rewind a bit more.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry, I just want to watch this bit.
So, do you want to decipher the words, or do you want me to do it?
Can I see the book? Do you have it on you?
I have this version, not the one that
The
you found
absolution.
recently.
I seek that this sacred knowledge forms a third pillar to the Trinity of Restoration, as the ancients decreed. No single tomb holds the complete path to salvation. Absolution can only be found where divine power lies. Let the seeker's voice break.
That's one of my favorite things in the series as well. People not being able to pronounce tome or tomb as 2 different things.
Break the bonds of darkness before a beacon of holy light.
I think I even felt guilty
words of
guilty
renunciation.
to that one as well.
The price of such liberation burns away the very sanctity that enables it forever, and a child of the night may not return to their corrupted ways once liberated. Only death now waits for them. I see.
So, do you want to do it, or
A
do you want
tomb
me
from
to?
the tome.
you-
It was a tome from the
You
tomb.
go ahead. I think I.
So you feel the curse tearing away from your being, but you have a choice to make. Return to humanity. Finally accept death. You've lived too long as a creature of darkness. Perhaps it's time to rest. Damn. And then obviously we've seen the next bit.
Vampires.
We'll just wait for the poof.
Not every vampire's bad.
Bro, there's
Not
still like
every
7
vampire's
minutes left on this
good.
episode.
They have their reasonings. So.
Yeah. He was one
So
of the good
up until this point, what else had been mentioned about Lewis? Or is it just we know from the start of the story that Lewis exists? Was Owen basically just on a war path to just clear the town so nobody else other than... But basically just nobody could ever live in Oakhurst. It should remain as it was when Lewis was there and died. Like, was that his whole thing, was just wanting to keep the ground under their control? Was that the kind of the motivation? There's a bit of Lewis at the start of every episode. Okay, gotcha. He just hated humanity. Okay.
Vampires are beings of pure evil. That's what we all believed. Because that's what we had been told. No pure god would ever accept a creature as tainted as that into their everlasting kingdom. And so, Lewis and I would face the same fate in the end. This is the truth I held on to in my later years to have a scrap of hope for the future.
I guess
Safe
it's
in
not the
knowledge
same
that
end,
no
though, right?
matter how bad the heinous acts I committed were, I had already...
Question. If... I can't remember what they were said at the start of episode 1. Was Lewis killed with a stake? Or did Lewis just die to fire? Or is that considered light and that's how he died anyway?
Rock bottom.
Because we didn't... Mechanically, compared to the series, would he not just respawn?
And eternal punishment may not be so awful. If it was beside him.
He burned so long that he died regardless. Fair. I mean, I guess it's just the flesh and muscle just come off of what is left of the body anyway.
So imagine my surprise.
Even
when
if
I
the
saw
soul
a
doesn't
figure
die, the bones remain. That's all that remains.
standing at the gates of true eternal life. He'd come to fetch me. All those years, I'd almost forgotten what.
I like that transition. I wonder how that's done. Reckon that's an After Effects jobby or no? I don't know what Owen edits in. I think it's, in fact, Owen did put in pictures of his timeline. I think it might be Premiere Pro still.
He looked like. As my eyes adjusted to the light, I realized I would finally get to see his smile once more, my heart practically hitched in my throat. And then it sank to the depths of my stomach. Those eyes. Which were they more full of? Disappointment? Or pity? I never got to look long enough to figure it out. I tried to call to him, but my voice was lost to a deep and terrible rumble of earth loosening under my feet. He hadn't come to fetch me. He'd come to see me off. And he never once looked away. Never turned his back or closed his eyes. Is the beginning of the rest of my life.
I'm not laughing at this. I just hear the word beginning and my brain just goes, in the beginning. The one where the guy's trying to pronounce it. You know, like the zero visibility or whatever it is.
Swallowed me whole.
My brain can't be serious about anything. It's ridiculous. Not the time, sorry. Damn. Wow. Ain't that a thing?
There's something about your eyes.
Ooh, a song with vocals for the end.
Something telling
Oh, you get to see all the different eyes that he did. Wonder what sort of eyes he put on me at any point. Oh, that Avid with the big Ugu eyes. Oh God. Was that the moment where I was like, oh my God, that's so savage what was just said in the town meeting?
is fading.
Excuse me.
There's something about your smile. Something telling me a secret.
Oh, that's Ren crying. I couldn't figure out what that was for a second.
Telling me that all the happy days.
That is so much work for Scott's one expression. Jesus. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 frames for one eye roll.
Just past.
You're a stronger man than I. Sorry, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. 3 years in the making. Gosh, I didn't realize it'd been quite so long.
Let me see one sight there behind.
Elias Owen, he finally got to choose his fate. Damn, I mean, that feels like a fitting end to the day, doesn't it? Good God. I reckon we leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Did we have any final questions about my character? Probably isn't, given that my character was so chill and simple. I've realized I've really slooped down in my chair. I've just, as the stream's gone on, I've just been sinking into the reactions and coziness. And now I'm low, low, low. My shoulders look like really broad here. I think it's because I've also got a top that's like that's how big it actually is. It makes me just look way bigger than I actually am. So no dad? Nope, no dad. I'm exceptionally unexceptional is the vibe. Are you going to do another stream of watching Vampire SMP content? Yeah, I reckon we probably can. I mean, we didn't really watch any animatics today. There's probably, maybe it'd be nice to look at how everybody got turned. I'm intrigued to see how all of those played out. So we can definitely do another Vampires themed stream sometime soon. I had planned on logging into Christmas server today, but this went on longer than anticipated, which is fine. Yeah, I know the music's quite loud. It's fine. It's supposed to be ambient. It's supposed to be noisy. God, there's 12 people online right now. I want to log on and just quickly, let's see what's happening in the town. Give me a sec.
I think he's got a good handle on, a deck.
I think I'm just
Excuse me?
Sorry, Martin is here. 2 seconds. I need to. Hey,
Hey up.
I don't think about it right.
The fact that you logged in as I was doing this, I was like, oh.
Right on top of my old home. Oh, is this Mangrove or no?
No, this is Dark Oak. That's Mangrove.
Oh, okay. Fair. Yeah, I'm not on for long. I was just wanting to come on and see what's happening. I was going to play today, but I've not done that.
Yep.
Just wanted to have a little nosy at what everyone's up to.
Hello?
Hey up.
Hi.
Heyo.
Goodness me.
Martin. Wait, where'd Martin go?
This way. Behind you.
Where are you guys going?
Oh, no way. I just popped in. I just wanted to see what everybody was up to before I ended stream.
I think they're all in the nether. Most
God.
everyone is.
I don't play for one afternoon and I miss it all. Hello.
Knife.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh.
Knife.
You picked it back. Yeah. Why are you giving him a knife?
Knife.
For purposes.
okay.
Why do you ask me these questions?
I am not responsible for him.
Yes, you are.
I literally banned you from the server earlier on today because you asked me a stupid question.
Okay, we'll do it again.
Right, I'm going to bed. See you later. That's what happens That's what happens. Don't challenge me. Don't test me on these things. I don't understand what you were expected to get from that scenario. Enjoy the rest of your stream, Cherry. Enjoy the rest of your night. You're not going to be playing on that server. Not a chance. She's... I'm going back on and pardon her, bloody hell. Fine, I'll pardon her. Now I'm really going to bed. There we go, she's pardoned. Let's go Raider. Let's go Raider. Just to really confuse her. Where is it? Stream manager, nice. I think tomorrow I can do some Christmas SMP vibes. I did originally have Kirby penciled in for tomorrow's stream. So depending on how I'm feeling, we'll either do Kirby the new game or we'll do some Christmas SMP. I feel like I'm going to be falling behind in Christmas SMP, so I want to make sure that I'm on and active and doing my thing. But thank you for your love and support on the series. Sorry that there wasn't much more depth to my character. I know there's been a million headcanons and theory crafting and stuff like that, but sometimes it's just nice to be a guy. Granted, I went on a journey and I became a better person in character. And I think there's a lot of value in that. Having normalcy amongst, you know, matters of magic can be quite an interesting take when everybody else is fantastical or inquisitive or aggressive and stuff. I was just sort of middle of the road, but inserted myself into those situations and gave it some oomph. And I think even given how, you know, how much of a basic bitch my character was, had a pretty tragic ending. Managed to get some emotion out of it, just out of living in reality. But yeah, enjoy Cherry's stream. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.